Thunderstep Gaming.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thunderstep Gaming. We've got a new series.
Yes, we are doing some paper perjury.
Yeah.
Jesus, that was a great start.
Yeah, Paper Perjury. It's a detective novel, visual novel.
Yeah, I have already played this game.
Yeah, Shane has
I
played
finished it, so I will be
For
chilling.
once, it's the tables have turned. The turns have tabled.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
Shane
I'll be
is the one
chilling
who's
and
played
watching
the
you
game.
figuring it out. And yeah, we'll probably not be commenting that much just to avoid any spoilers, unless you get really stuck on something.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are a few that are, I think, at least kind of unfair.
Huh. Interesting.
Or maybe I just didn't see something. I don't know, but there are a few where it's like
maybe you're a terrible detective.
Maybe, but I think in like one or two cases, the developers
we'll
have
see.
a very specific idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I've been on a mystery thing lately. I've been watching playthroughs of Danganronpa, which is really fun. So,
Have you ever seen any of the Phoenix Wright novels? Or novels, the games?
No, I haven't.
This is very heavily inspired by that style of gameplay. For anyone who has, the gameplay loop is very similar.
Nice. Do you yell objection?
No, sadly.
No? Okay.
You're not a lawyer.
You're not a lawyer.
Yeah.
You're a police clerk. Not even a detective. Just a paper pusher.
Yeah, just a random person. Just you'll do. But yes, I'm interested. Like, I do want to see how many of these you get, and if you do it faster than I did.
Yeah. Wait, can I play this with a controller? I know it supports a controller.
You can. I would recommend you don't.
No? Why?
Because the controller, when you move around in menus, the speech doesn't interrupt.
Oh, it's the Shadowrun problem. Okay.
Yes, so I would say just use the keyboard. It's
rip.
easier. And there is no haptics or anything with the controller, so it doesn't really add that much.
Okay.
Because when I first tried, I tried this when it just came out, and they hadn't even added keystrokes to do the two main thing. Well, one of the main things you do in the game.
Uh-huh.
So you had to use a controller. So I had to use a controller for ages, and it was kind of painful.
Oh.
Because once you clicked on something, it would just read the fucking description of that item, and then as you were arrowing down to select something else, you couldn't. You'd have to just arrow and wait for it to finish reading all of the 4 things you arrowed past, if you know what I mean.
Oof, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Also, the UI took a bit of figuring out, so I'll explain that to you when we get to it.
Yeah, I played this game for 5 minutes just to test out how it works and to put all the volumes together.
Yeah.
Appropriately. You'll hear that the music isn't as
aggressive,
ear-rapingly loud as it normally is when you start. And I got to the first present evidence thing, which was present your papers when you get
yeah.
I got to that and then I stopped.
Okay, yeah, that's where the UI is a little janky, but
I also got confused right before that when it said you can view profiles or whatever. I was like, where do I do that? Or is that just
I think it's
just when it tells you? Escape just goes into the menu though.
There is a key for that. I'll have to
Well,
check
we'll
really quick.
yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I never actually did it because. Yeah, thank you. The profiles don't really matter. They're just kind of reminders of who the characters are.
Okay.
The things that matter are your evidence, which you can view when you're presenting it. So that's where I normally did that.
All right.
Load options.
Load
But yeah, let's do it.
Oh wait, shit. I completely forgot. Before we do that, before we play the game, should we demo the new product of Thunderstep Gaming?
Yeah. Let's do that. Do you have some set up?
I have one sound in the soundboard, but I can add more to demo it.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Because there's some stuff I just realized when I was thinking about it. I realized that the app doesn't really explain itself.
Yeah.
Like a lot of it is.
Some is self-explanatory, but the odd bit was just like that.
Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So we got sound banks, which are your channels, if you will. Not channels. Your like collections of sounds where hotkeys, for example, are scoped to each bank. So you can effectively have infinite sounds, because you can't have multiple sounds on the same hotkey, obviously.
Yeah.
So you can add a bank, remove bank. Yeah, easy enough. So the basic idea is you go into focus mode and then you press a hotkey. I have a sound on S. I press S.
I'm a murderer and proud of it. Joy. Look, it's true. Like, what can I say?
So yeah, then we have a table here of sounds, which we have this. This is a hotkey. Category. Now, categories are like your channels, where that's not very self-explanatory, so I'll explain it. Again, I need to like, I don't know, put a thing in
just
the
like
app
an about page or something.
Yeah. Categories are like your channels where sounds from the same channel will interrupt each other when you play them, but sounds from different channels will overlap.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I get you now.
Yeah, and you can make custom categories as much as you want.
Category volume.
So you can adjust the volume and loop as you wish. There's global volume, backup and restore. I'm actually very surprised that we were able to do that so easily, because yeah, I vibe coded this. This was fully coded by Codex.
What's Codex?
It's the new OpenAI thing where you get a coding agent in your command line.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, I need to look into this.
Yeah. And I chose, you will be surprised to hear this, I chose Next.js for this. Because it's better for AI. It's better for AI. There's, React is the most popular thing. There's a wealth of materials on the internet.
Yeah,
for
makes
it,
sense.
so AI knows it the best. So yeah, let's add a sound. So you can pick a file here. Let's add that one.
Yeah, do that one.
And when you add a file, it shows a preview right under it, so you can play it.
He had grin eyes like Billy.
Yeah. So you got your name already pre-filled. I'm just going to delete the extension. Hotkey. Let's do T. So this is a bit weird in the UI. I'll fix that later. But for now, the categories are sound music. We can add a new one. Let's add like my immortal.
Yeah, fair.
And then when you type something in the new category thing, the add category button pops up. So let's add that. There we go. Volume. Loop. Adjust that later. Or just now, whatever you wish. Actually adjust the volume right now. Put it that way. And save. And then I can press T.
He had grin eyes like Billy Joe Armstrong and
There you go.
pale wit skin.
Escape
He-
will stop everything.
Ah, nice. Okay, that's handy.
Yeah, I need to add a stop button for individual sounds also. That could be useful, but whatever.
I assume you can't do like key combos. Like you can't have it be Alt plus a keystroke or something.
No. But it is addable, I suppose.
No. I mean, like on the browser, can you do that to say like have Alt plus the sound keystroke stop it or something?
Possibly. But yeah, what else? What else do we need to demo? Like we can add a bank.
Yeah.
I don't know, something. And now, so it removes the current one, which is, you can hear that it's this one. No sounds here, so if I press keys, nothing will play. And if I go back to default,
He had grin eyes like Billy Joe.
so there you go. That's banks. Sounds. You can back up and.
Oh, we've chat.
Hi, Philip.
Yeah, greetings, Philip.
So if you click back up, it'll do that.
Oh, nice. How does it get the files?
We actually store the files in IndexedDB. So
okay.
even if you delete a file from your system, it'll still be in the soundboard.
Nice.
So yeah, I also need to clarify that for users. Shit is stored in local storage and IndexedDB. So if you clear your browser data, it's gone. So there's no server here. There's nothing. It's fully on your device.
Oh, okay, nice. But yeah, like, so how does if it's on your device, how does the backup, what would happen like when you say use the backup on a new browser if it's gone?
What do you mean?
Like if it's all on your device and then like what's the word? I can't say take the backup file and put it on my laptop from my desktop.
You can. You can restore. You can click restore and get a backup. That you
yeah, but where does it get the sound files from?
The sound files are in the backup.
Oh, okay.
They are stored as base64 in the JSON itself.
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Yeah, everything's bundled up together.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And that's about it, really, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing with this. I might just have to add Steve to our streams now, so I have a soundboard I can.
Yeah,
mess with.
Yeah, I was listening to the radio a bit yesterday, and we were just talking about the soundboard, and I was like, oh, let's try and do this with the AI and see.
Remember we were talking about it.
We were talking about it for a while back.
Could you send me that folder you have with the TSG clips in it?
You know what we should do? We should actually just make that a shared folder in like Google Drive or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because we'll be adding to that, I'm sure.
Yep.
I don't have a lot of them right now, but I will be adding more. I want to make a highlights reel of Sonic High School.
Yeah.
Number one. That's my
that
number
would be
one.
fun. Also, what was it? We had a clip we wanted to get from Avatar that we I think forgot about. I need to go get it. What was it? I can't remember now, but it was really good.
There were choose treachery, it's more fun. Is it that one?
I don't think so.
There's like a bunch of them. There was where we're going, we don't need any pants.
We need to clip Secret Tunnel.
Yeah.
Just because it's funny.
There was the Ding, which I did clip.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So yeah, I don't know what else you wanted.
I can't remember. It was recent enough. I can't remember what it was.
You gotta rewatch the show now.
No. No.
Yeah.
No.
We finished Avatar this week, and
oh god, let's not right now.
We had opinions.
Yeah, let's save that for like if we do we'll do a video or something. But if we go into it now, we'll be here for half an hour.
Yeah. So what was the I got a notification on this.
Philip said greetings, I think.
No, it was something else though.
Ah.
Oh, it was some random crap. Okay. Oh, why do you do this, Discord?
What's wrong?
Okay. Right.
Page start.
Oh yeah, we should probably mention for the soundboard app, if anyone's interesting, we should probably mention where they can find it, you know?
Paper Perjury.
Yeah,
That would be
minor
a good
little
idea.
detail. You know,
Yeah.
small detail.
But it's pretty easy. You go to soundboard.thunderstepgaming.com.
Start. Load.
But
Start.
it's time
Load. Start.
to
Yeah,
begin.
let's get in.
Start case 1. Start
Yeah,
case 2.
I like how you can just go to case 5.
Start case
Yeah.
5. Return to main menu. Start case 1.
You'll have no fucking idea what's going on, but you certainly can.
Yeah, I don't know why they let you do that.
Like
it's fine
replayability, I guess.
It's fine if they let you do that after you've beaten the game, obviously, but before you've even started the game, they're like, "Hey, wanna go to case 5, buddy?" Just skip all the boring bullshit before that. Yeah, just go to straight to the end.
Start
They
case 2.
trust the player.
Start case 1.
They trust the
Like,
player, you know?
It's like the people who skip to the end of a mystery novel.
Yeah. Just so I know, you know, read the last chapter.
Read
and
the
then
last
read
chapter so you know who done it, and then you're like, okay, let's read the whole thing.
I do not understand that. That seems so pointless to me.
Yeah.
Paper Perjury is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it's set in Azure City, which is not a real city. As far as I don't know. Maybe there's some
I don't
random
think-
ass city, but I don't think so.
I feel like they just have to put that there.
The 16th of April unknown. Hunt, this is Detective Ernest Hunt's office. I'm away from the office. Please leave a message. Colon, Detective, this is Chandra, the witness from yesterday. Chandra, I lied yesterday. There's more going on than I was letting on. Chandra, I made a terrible mistake and I need your protection. Chandra, I think my...
Yeah, I think they're dead.
Colon, Chandra, please forgive me.
Oh no. Okay.
The 16th of April, 8 o'clock at Azure City Police Precinct number 5 station lobby. Justina, left Aaron, this is it. My first real job, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron, as a clerk, right Aaron.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music in this game is very good. I do enjoy
Is
it.
there a soundtrack? Can you buy it?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Let me see.
Justina, my name is Justina Smith. Justina, I'm a newly hired police clerk working at Azure City's 5th Police Precinct. Justina, though, when I told my parents, they seemed to think I was signing on as a cop. Justina, I'd rather avoid that sort of dangerous life. I'm more than content just doing paperwork.
Ha! Well, looks like you will be doing more than that. Based on the Steam description of this game.
Justina,
Sadly,
I'm
no,
afraid
there is no
everyone always
soundtrack.
starts your head dash strong. Justina, left Aaron. Still, I'm really nervous, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. Stay calm. Justina, all you have to do is do your job well and keep your head low, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. Here we go, right Aaron.
Why do we have these parentheses? Is that supposed to be like
These are
internal monologue?
thought. These are thought. However,
All of
the
that was
fact
thought
that some
before,
of
though.
some of the early stuff there was in like
Was
the
she saying that
speech
out loud?
noise. Yeah, that is my thought. Is she just like
That's always a
schizophrenically
thing.
babbling?
That's
and she
always a
walked
thing
up?
with fucking visual novel protagonists. They always do that.
Yeah, like those should have all been the the quieter beeps and the parentheses.
Justina,
You
left
also-
Aaron.
you may
Where am I
wanna-
supposed to go? Right Aaron.
Drop the punctuation.
Oh, so that's what that was.
ah.
Okay, I was like, where is that notification? I heard a notification, but then... Okay.
That's weird,
The
it should.
non-existent 15 minutes. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is weird like that.
Well done, guys. Well done.
YouTube be YouTube. What can you do?
Small indie company, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know,
But we haven't had that one in a while.
there's calling Blizzard a small indie company, which now they're even not. Now they're even more small indie company because they're Microsoft, which is on par with YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's Google.
Justina, left Aaron. Maybe there's someone around here I can ask, right, Aaron? Justina, excuse me, sir.
Oh yeah, so that's the speech beep. It's a difference.
Yeah, but a load of those were also the speech beep. So
Yeah.
headcanon is that she was just manically muttering under her breath as she walked in the door.
Yeah.
Sorry, miss, I'm in a hurry.
So we know who. I mean, we've heard from him before, or rather, from his answering machine.
Yes.
Justina, wait, I work here. Justina, I mean, well, today's my first day. I'm here for the clerk role. In the case, I'm Detective Ernest Hunt. Unfortunately, that's about all the pleasantries I can give right now. Something important just occurred, and I need to get going. Ms. O's our senior clerk here, Semi. Go speak with her for your assignment. Your station should be in the back. Time's ticking, got to run. Justina, left Aaron, geez, someone's in a hurry, right Aaron. Left bracket profile, Ernest Hunt added to your profiles, right bracket, Ernest Hunt added to your profiles. Justina, left Aaron, well.
Oh yeah, this.
What?
Oh,
Save. Justina, left Aaron, well, at least I know where my desk is now. Time to meet my supervisor, right Aaron. You can now view the profiles of the people you meet during the case. Your collected profiles can be found in a case file.
Yeah.
Justina, excuse me, I'm looking for a Ms.
Yeah, so where is that?
Escape, I thought.
Save.
That's how I
Load.
remember.
Options.
No.
Controls. Back. Main
What?
menu. Settings. Save. Load. Options. Control. Back. Main. Settings. Save.
It's the menu.
Justina, excuse me, I'm
Can't
looking for a Ms.
remember. Let me find it. One sec.
So, if you're here to speak with an officer, please wait in the lobby. Justina, what? Oh no, I'm not a civilian. Justina, well, maybe I am. Does an office job here make me a civilian? So, office job. So, can I see some ID? Justina, left Aaron, ID. I think I brought it with me, right Aaron. You can view your collected evidence at any time by checking the case file screen.
Yeah, so it's all case files. Where do you again? What is the screen?
Yeah,
Evidence.
I'm.
Select a piece of evidence from the list on the right, then press the present button to show it. Present. Brush off. Justina, left Aaron, brush off.
What the fuck is brush off?
You've dialogue right now, so you can choose to present your
Justina,
ID
left
or
Aaron,
brush it off.
Brush off.
And say no, I don't wanna.
Pff,
Present.
It's up to you.
Justina, here you go. Justina's ID selected. View or vertical scroll bar.
Okay,
Evidence selected.
so let me explain how this screen
View
works.
evidence
It's
selected.
kind of weird.
Profiles. Justina's ID profiles.
oh, there's profiles.
Yeah,
So I can get to it from
that's
here.
the thing.
I
I
guess.
never actually. That's why I don't know. I never actually opened the case file manually because I only ever did it when I had a thing to present.
Justina's ID.
And wanted to look
Justina's
through it for that
22,
reason.
Brown hair dot type miscellaneous obtained possession. Present selected.
So
Justina's
yeah,
ID selected.
basically, there's that list. Right now, only one thing that says Justina's ID,
Mhm.
and you can select things from there, and
Yep.
then the selected thing, like more info about it, appears on that other menu item. There.
Green eyes, brown hair dot type miscellaneous obtained possession.
And that scroll bar you saw lets you scroll the list. It's a scrolling list.
Present just view or vertical scroll bar. Evidence selected. Profiles.
Obviously, right now it won't do much because only one
Justina's
item.
ID dot. Justina's present selected. Justina's ID present selected. So perfect. You're the new girl. So I'm CPL. Welcome to your new office. Justina, I'm Justina Smith. It's a pleasure to meet you. So I am the head, and before today, the only clerk here at this branch. Left bracket profile. Supial added to your profiles. Right bracket. Supial added to your profiles. So, however, this is not the time for chit chat. Today is a busy day, and we need you working right away. Supial added to your profiles. So there's a police report from yesterday that I need you to file. So something came up recently that requires my full attention. I trust you can handle a simple filing job. Justina, yes, ma'am. So make sure all the information matches up correctly. Once you're done, let me know. Justina, left Aaron. I want to know why everyone is in a rush, but I can ask her about it later. Right now, I need to get to work. Right, Aaron.
Like, to be fair, it's a police station.
Yeah.
Right, Aaron.
Being in a rush is kind of the default,
That's-
MO.
Yeah.
If they weren't in a rush, I'd be more
It
concerned.
would be it would be nice if a police station wasn't in a rush because that would mean that there isn't a lot of crime going on.
Yeah, fair.
Say, Justina, left Aaron. Well, it's about as basic as a workstation can be, right, Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. So much for getting trained. Hopefully I can figure this out myself, right, Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. Let's see here, right, Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. There's the detective's summary, a witness statement, and a couple of pieces of evidence, right, Aaron. Thief's path. Footprints found at the crime scene. Spacing of the prints indicates that the thief walked calmly towards and away from the safe.
Should I be like memorizing this shit? Oh god.
No,
This is gonna suck.
you can review it from the thing. Remember, you can whenever you're presenting evidence. There's no time limit, so you can go through and read all the evidence again.
Safe. Money for the class orphanage was stored here. Half of it was stolen. No evidence of tampering.
Money stolen from the safe? No, okay.
Case summary updated. You can now access the summary section of the case file.
Okay.
The summary section contains the detective's brief on the case, as well as a log of what you've accomplished during the case.
So it's a robbery.
Mm-hmm.
Save. The summary section contains the...
Oh.
Justina, left Aaron, done. Looks like everything is here, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. Let's see. I should look over everything real quick before I file them, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. Now for that witness statement. Good thing the detective recorded it, right, Aaron? Hunt, the camera is on. We can begin when you're ready. Justina, left Aaron. Hey, that sounds just like the detective I spoke to earlier, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. This must be his case, then, right, Aaron? Hunt, can you provide your name and occupation for the record? Chandra, certainly. I'm Chandra Lear. I work as a maid at the Eubank estate. Hunt, I appreciate the cooperation. Now, can you describe the events that took place earlier? Chandra, of course.
We know she lied, though.
Chandra, I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room.
She lied about something because this was from yesterday and she called today.
Chandra, I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe. Chandra, I couldn't get a good look at his face, but he was clearly a 6' tall man carrying lockpicks. Chandra, when he saw me, he took some of the money and ran to the window, making his escape.
Lockpicks. Can you pick a safe lock? Seems kind of problematic for a safe.
I don't think so. I don't know. If you want to dispute, by the way, any of these statements, you hit D.
Oh.
Oh, well, sorry, maybe the tutorial hasn't told you that yet.
No. There was no
Give it a second.
dispute. Anything.
Yeah, sorry, in general, when you're doing, this is the first statement, but in general, when these come up, whenever you want to dispute a section, you pick like the thing you think is a lie, you hit D, and then you select the evidence that contradicts it.
Okay.
Chandra, I couldn't catch him, so I checked the safe. Half of the money inside was stolen. Chandra, I called the police to report the crime shortly afterwards. Hunt, I see. Hunt, seems to me like it was a simple robbery. Justina, left Aaron. Wait a second, something about what she just said seems off, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. Did she just, Justina, lie, right, Aaron?
We know she did.
I love the little like ding. Did she just lie? Huh?
No, that's wrong.
Justina, left Aaron.
What?
I need to look over her statement again. I'm sure there's a problem somewhere, right, Aaron?
Yeah, all of these games are very similar. Again, I've been watching Danganronpa, and there is kind of weird. You shoot truth bullets at contradictory or lying statements.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it's basically the same thing.
Justina, left Aaron. When I find a line I think has a problem, I can press the dispute button to present evidence, right, Aaron?
Yeah, you press the
There you
dispute
go.
button, there you shoot a bullet at it.
Yeah.
Justina, left Aaron. Submitting is as easy as clicking present on the evidence that contradicts the statement, right, Aaron?
Ah, yes.
Oh, I hate that.
Fourth wall? What's that?
Fourth wall just got absolutely smashed.
Safe. Justina, left Aaron. Submitting is as easy as
The
clicking
fourth
present on
wall
the
is
evidence that contradicts the
for
statement, right, Aaron?
boring people, man. We don't do that here. Yeah, this game sometimes has a bit of an interesting relationship with the fourth wall.
Justina, left Aaron. I won't leave this computer until I find this contradiction, right, Aaron? Chandra's statement, quote, the house robbery, quote. Chandra, I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room, dot, 1/6.
Okay.
Chandra, I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe, dot, 2/6.
Saw someone taking money out of the safe.
Chandra, I couldn't get a good look at his face, but he was clearly a 6' tall man carrying lockpicks, dot, 3/6.
Okay.
Chandra, when he saw me, he took some of the money and ran to the window, making his escape, dot, 4/6. Chandra, I couldn't catch him, so I checked the safe. Half of the money inside was stolen, dot, 5/6. Chandra, I called the police to report the crime shortly afterwards, dot, 6/6. Justina, left Aaron. Something is wrong, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. If I compare the evidence to the statement, I'm bound to discover the problem, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. Find the statement that has a lie, press the dispute button, and then click present after selecting the contradicting evidence, right, Aaron? Chandra, I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room, dot, 1/6.
Okay, how do I see the evidence?
Hit D.
Justina's I got deselected. Fifth path.
So when you click on that, so click on this one, say, for example.
Window, safe. View or vertical scroll bar.
Okay,
Safe.
so we got
View or
4.
vertical evidence selected.
Yeah,
Profiles.
that's all
Summary.
of them for now.
Close. Summary. Close. Justina's I got D dot. Present selected.
It's probably not ID.
Justina's I got fifth path. Fifth path selected.
And then go up 2 and you'll see
View or
the
vertical scroll bar.
description.
Evidence selected. Profiles. Summary. Close. Fifth path. Footprints found at the crime scene. Spacing of the prints indicates that the thief walked calmly towards and away from the safe dot. Type evidence obtained. Police station.
Calmly towards and away.
Present. Justina's I got fifth path selected. Window. Window selected. Fifth just present. Justina's I got D. Present window. The window the thief entered from. It unlocks from the inside only dot. Type evidence obtained. Police station.
He entered, but it unlocks from the inside only.
Present window. The window the thief entered from. It unlocks from the inside only dot. Type evidence obtained. Police station.
So,
Present window. The window the thief entered from. It unlocks from the inside only dot. Type evidence obtained. Police station. Present just fifth part. Window select safe. Safe selected. Window fifth part. Justina's I present. Safe. Money for the class orphanage was stored here. Half of it was stolen. No evidence of tampering dot. Type evidence obtained. Police station.
okay.
And then just hit
Chandra, I was
escape
cleaning
out
the
of
hallway when I heard
this.
a noise coming from
Yeah,
this room,
there you
dot,
go.
1/6. Chandra, I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe dot. 2/6. Chandra, I couldn't get a good look at his face, but he was clearly a 6' tall man carrying lockpicks dot. 3/6. Chandra, when he saw me, he took some of the money and ran to the window, making his escape dot. 4/6. Chandra, I couldn't catch him, so I checked the safe. Half of the money inside was stolen dot. Chandra, I called the police to report. Justina, left Aaron. Something is wrong, right? Justina, left Aaron. Justina, left
That's the same, yeah,
As
you
alive,
just-
press the dispute button. Chandra, I was cleaning the hallway when I heard a noise coming from this room. 1/6. Chandra, I went inside and saw someone taking money out of the safe. 2/6.
Sure.
Chandra, I couldn't get a good look at his face, but he was clearly a 6-foot tall man carrying lockpicks. 3/6. Chandra, when he saw me, he took some of the money and ran to the window, making his escape. 4/6. Justina's I.D selected. Fifth path. Window. Fifth path selected. Justina's present. Justina, left Aaron. She said the thief ran, but the evidence shows the thief calmly walked, as if he wasn't afraid of being caught. Right Aaron.
Nice, I got an achievement.
Oh,
Justina, left Aaron. Why would you lie about that? Right Aaron. Left bracket profile. Chandelier added to your profiles. Right bracket. Chandelier added to your profiles. Justina, left Aaron. I should let Mizzle know what I found. Right Aaron. Chandelier added to your profile. Justina, Mizzle. So, what is it? Justina, it's the witness statement. It doesn't add up. Justina, I was reviewing the case file, and I think she lied. Justina, she told the detective that the thief ran in a hurry. Justina, but the evidence seems to indicate the opposite, that the thief had walked calmly. So, let me see the file. So, I see. I think you're right. Justina, the police need to speak with Ms. Lear again. She clearly didn't see the thief. So, sorry to say, that would be impossible. Justina, impossible. Why? So, about an hour ago, we got a call from the Eubank estate. So, the thief returned this morning, and this time, he attempted to take Ms. Lear's life. Justina, what? So, thankfully, she survived, but she's currently in a coma with a life-threatening head injury.
Oh, so that's what happened. Okay. She was in cahoots.
So, around the time you showed up, our lead detective went to investigate. So, I've been processing the paperwork over the call.
I
Save,
wanna.
notification controls. Options. Display window, self-click, mute, back. Main menu, music volume, activate, decrease. Decrease.
Turn that down a little bit.
yeah, the music is very loud in this game.
Decrease. Decrease. Deactivate. So, I've been processing the paperwork. Justina, lead detective, you mean Detective Hunt. So, I see you've already met. Yes, that's him. Justina, so what do we do now? So, we'll call the detective and inform him. He can decide what to do next. So, until then, keep Ms. Lear's statement with you. You might need it later. Justina, left Aaron, but why would the thief return to the scene of the crime? There has to be more to it, right, Aaron?
Man, that beep sounds very similar to the completion sound on chat.
It does, actually, yeah.
Justina, left Aaron, I think I'll speak with the detective when he gets back, right, Aaron? Statement, Ms. Lear lied about the thief running towards the window to escape. She claimed the thief was a tall man holding lockpicks. The 16th of April, 10:47 at Azure City Police Precinct number 5 station lobby. Justina, left Aaron, Detective Hunt has returned. I hope my tip helped him, right, Aaron? Justina, excuse me, Detective Hunt. Hunt, I'm busy, right, Dash. Hunt, hold on. Hunt, you're that new girl, right? The one Ms. told me found that clue. Justina, yes, I'm Justina Smith, sir. Hunt, looks like our newest member already wants to be out on the front lines. Justina, you misunderstand, sir. Standing in front of an armed criminal is not what I signed up for. Hunt, in any case, maybe you can help me.
Why did you do that? That was weird.
That's like a pause where someone like doesn't speak for a second.
Justina, help you how? Hunt, I could use your help getting a confession from a thief. Hunt, follow me to the interrogation room. Justina, wait, what? Justina, left Aaron, and he's gone. How on earth am I supposed to help him, right, Aaron? The 16th of April, 10:50 at Azure City Police Precinct number 5 viewing room. Hunt, there you are. The chief wants us to start the interrogation right away. Justina, now hold on just a minute. Justina, I'm a police clerk. What exactly do you want me to do? Write down everything you two say. Hunt, no, I want you to help me interrogate the suspect. Justina, I dash interrogate. Justina, I don't know how to interrogate someone. Hunt, you're a police officer. How could you not know how to interrogate someone? Justina, because I'm not a police officer. I was hired to do paperwork. Hunt, paperwork is the true life of a police officer. You'll do fine. Justina, but I feel a little underqualified to be in charge of an interrogation. Hunt, I'm the one in charge. You're there to help. Besides, you're young. You being there might make the suspect lower their guard. Justina, well, I guess I'll help as much as I can. Hunt, all you need to do is listen to their statements, and if you find a flaw, point it out. Hunt, it's exactly the same as what you did on the computer. Justina, but what if their statement is perfect?
Yeah, so press the submit button.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Hunt, as long as the suspect is hiding something, there will always be a flaw somewhere. Hunt, you'll just have to find those flaws until the truth comes out. Justina, you sound like you expect the suspect to lie.
Is that like... Because the beeps are like changing pitch and shit and speeding up. Is that like based on how fast they're speaking or something?
No, I think the beep, like sometimes.
Yeah, I
But
don't know
different
what that's supposed to
characters have
indicate.
different pitch beeps, I think.
Hunt, I do, and you should too. Hunt, sometimes the flaw might not be immediately obvious. You can question the suspect to ask for more information. Hunt, they might reveal some additional information that could be helpful. Justina, right, so I question the suspect if I want clarification, and I dispute when I find a flaw. Hunt, you got it. See, you're a natural interrogator. Hunt, we need an ironclad confession, so we need to find all the flaws in the suspect's statements. Justina, easier said than done. Wait, am I even allowed to go in there? Hunt, save any further questions for the suspect. Justina, left Aaron. He sure is impatient, right, Aaron?
Well, obviously you're allowed.
Azure City Police Precinct number 5 interrogation room.
The lead detective is letting you, so you're fine.
Yeah, and
You're
that way you're
probably
probably
fine.
good. He's probably not, to be fair. He's probably lost his job already.
So Justina, left Aaron. So this is the inside of an interrogation room. I'm lucky I'm here on the police side, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron, and on the other side. Justina is a thief. I thought the witness said they were male, right, Aaron? Hunt, sorry to keep you waiting. I had to grab my assistant. Justina, left Aaron. Since when was I his assistant, right, Aaron?
He just co-opted her.
Like, congratulations, you have a new job now.
Hunt, she's new here, so let me catch her up to speed. Hunt, as part of your arrest, you agreed to completely cooperate with us. Hannah, and you're going to hold up your end of the deal, right? Hunt, on my honor as a police officer. Hannah, then. Hannah, your ears better open themselves for the greatest plan of the entire criminal underground. Justina, left Aaron. All she did was go through a window. Right, Aaron. Hunt, I wish more criminals had your enthusiasm. Hunt, please state your name for us. Hannah, I am a great and cunning Hannah over your. Left bracket profile. Hannah over you added to your profiles. Right bracket. Hannah over you added to your profiles. Hannah over you added to your profiles.
Over here? Or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever.
not sure. That's another reason I opted against voicing this game. Some of the names are a bit tricky.
Hannah, stop patronizing me. I stole from one of the wealthiest men in the city. Hunt, and I arrested you for the crime in less than 24 hours, but by all means, keep bragging. Hannah. Hunt, no comeback. Then let us continue.
I don't know what that means.
What?
The chat message from Philip.
Oh,
Hunt, you are currently only being charged for the crime of larceny, so we. Justina, hold on. What about? Hunt, all in due time, Miss Assistant. We have a criminal giving a full confession. That takes priority. Justina, left Aaron. What's he getting at? She committed the assault too, right? Why is he not charging her for it as well? Right, Aaron. Justina, left Aaron.
Phillips.
Wait, who's
Oh,
calling Miss
fuck.
Assistant?
It
Right,
looks like
Aaron.
there's going to be no torture.
Oh,
That's what Philip
torture.
meant. No, Philip. A, that's not how you spell torture. Not even close. But B, in a police game, I would hope not.
Yeah, this isn't.
It's not CK3.
This is modern day. You know, this isn't like.
Say, Justina, left Aaron. Wait, who is he calling?
Like, not that there isn't torture in modern day, but it's mostly reserved for, like.
Military officers.
Yeah.
Hunt, as I was saying, all we need is your official statement. Are you ready, Ms. Assistant?
You don't really torture, like, robbers. Yeah, we know, Philip. We get it. Jesus Christ.
Justina, ready as I'll ever be. Hunt, then Ms. Yor, you may begin at any time.
Also not how you spell immortal. Just so you know.
Hannah,
Oh,
your statement, quote to theft, I am proud of, quote.
I'm sure he's doing that on purpose.
Really?
Well,
Hannah, around 4:30 p.m. I snuck into the Eubank estate. 1/5.
okay.
Hannah, I spotted the safe. It's inside stuffed with treasure. 2/5.
Okay.
Hannah, I used my trusty lockpicks to open the window, and I made my way inside. 3/5.
Lockpicking the window.
Hannah, I pilfered the safe of its contents, grabbing about half of the money inside. 4/5. Hannah, I can't believe it took you an entire day to find me. I thought the police were better than it. 5/5. Justina, hey, sir.
That's not a great track record.
Hunt, is something wrong, Ms. Assistant? Justina, her statement seems off.
Yes, it does.
Hunt, if you think there's a problem, go ahead and find it. My job as a mentor is to ensure you do it correctly. Justina, but you're not my. Justina, oh, never mind. I'll do it myself. Justina, left Aaron. If we are focusing on her first crime, then the attempted murder can be ignored, right, Aaron? Hannah, around 4:30 p.m. I snuck into the Uber. Hannah, I spot. Hannah, I used my trusty lockpicks to open the window. Justina's I. Deselected. Fifth path. Window. Window selected. Fifth. Justina's present.
Nice.
Justina, Ms. Yor, you couldn't have opened the window. The window in the room only opens from the inside.
Yep.
Justina, no lockpicks could get you around that. Hannah, I can explain. Hannah, you see, the weather was really warm the day the maid opened up the window. Hannah, I just got the details mixed up. Let me explain. Hannah, over your statement, quote to theft I am proud of, part 2, quote. Hannah, when I snuck into the estate, the window was already open. 1/4. Hannah, so I simply climbed in. That's when I spotted the safe. 2/4. Hannah, I used my trusty tools to open up the safe. 3/4. Hannah, I just mixed up the window and the safe. 4/4. Justina, she already lied once. How can we trust her confession now? Hunt, that's the thing. We can't. Hunt, that's why I asked you to find the flaws in it. Justina, but what if I can't find anything? You should be the one handling this. Hunt, you'll find it. I believe in you. Justina, left Aaron. Real helpful, right, Aaron?
Because you're the player character, so...
Yep.
Oh, they do that all the time in Danganronpa. Makoto, he's the main character. Makoto, why don't you tell them? They always do that. Like, there's a really smart detective character in the game, and she figures everything out. But then she goes, Makoto, why don't you figure it out yourself? I won't tell you. I'm not...
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe of this game as well in patches.
Yeah,
like right now.
They do that all the time because you're the...
Yeah, Phoenix
the
Wright
ga-
is the same.
And the game needs to lead you. I know why they do this, because the game can't fully trust you as the player to just figure it out completely.
Nope.
They need to lead you on.
Hannah, when I snuck into the estate, the window was already open. 1/4. Hannah, so I simply climbed in. That's when I spotted the safe. 2/. Hannah, I used my trusty tools to open up. Justina's I. Deselected. Fifth window. Safe. Safe selected. Window. Fifth path. Justina's I. Present. Safe. Money present.
Nice.
Justina, Ms. Yor, how did you open the safe? Justina, you said you opened it with your lockpicks, but there's no sign of tampering. It can only be opened with a code.
Mm-hmm.
Justina, your tools would be useless. Hannah, I never said that my tools were my lockpicks. Hannah, I mean my greatest tool of all, patience.
Yeah, sure.
Hannah, I just waited.
Yeah,
for
some of
the
these
I got
are
down, she left.
interesting.
Justina, Ms. Yor, I doubt both of your statements are true. Justina, you're saying that Miss Lear opened both the safe and the window, and then she just left the room. Hannah, yes. Justina, detective, that doesn't make any sense. That would have to be the biggest coincidence ever. But not impossible. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to counter her claim right now. Safe access. Hannah claims that Miss Lear opened the safe and the window before leaving the room. The safe can only get opened through a passcode. Hannah, I don't know her reasons, Semi. I only took advantage of them. Justina, left Aaron. What now? Something's wrong with her story. I know it. There has to be another way to draw out the truth, right, Aaron? Ms. York, can you explain the purpose of your lockpicks? Hannah, you mean these? Well, they pick locks, as the name implies. Hannah, I just keep them in my hair for safekeeping. You just said that you waited for the maid to open the window and the safe. So then, why were you carrying lockpicks? Hannah, I have a good reason for that. One that Miss Tacky green suit will accept. Justina, it's not as tacky as the orange jumpsuit you'll be wearing.
Oh!
I love how, like...
She's a sassy one.
Yeah, like...
A minute ago, she was
funny.
like, oh, I can't do interrogation. Oh my god, what the hell? And now she's like sassing the suspects. Great.
Yeah, she really warmed up to it quick.
She learns quick.
Now, this is not the time for colourful quips. Please, Miss York, tell us your story. Hannah, over your statement, quote, tools for a great heist, quote. Hannah, the lockpicks were needed to enter the estate, 1/4.
But they weren't, though.
Hannah, there's a gate with a padlock that I picked in order to get on the property, 2/4. Hannah, I placed my lockpicks in my hair afterwards, 3/4. Hannah, I had no need for them once I got to the window, 4/4. Justina, sir, is she telling the truth about the gate?
Why would she say... Yeah. Why would she say that she picked the window and then she opened the safe? Like, all of that is obviously not true. So now she's like, well, I picked the gate, so, yeah.
She is. We found the gate and the lock was picked.
Oh, okay. We finally got to some truth. Okay, cool. Nice.
Justina, then she's telling the truth. How do we go any further? Don't think about her lying. Think more about how the evidence doesn't support the truth. Justina, you're the one in charge here. Can't you tell me the answer?
Thank you. These games, again, they always do that.
True leaders just sit behind desks all day giving orders.
Fair.
My head kind of, by the way, is this guy's just absolute dog shit at his job.
Justina, I'll look over the statement again. Hannah, the lockpicks were needed to enter the estate, 1/4.
He's just like, fuck it, I lost my last assistant. You'll do. I need somebody else to make me look less incompetent.
Hannah, there's a gate with a padlock that I picked in order to get on the property, 2/4. Hannah, I placed my lockpicks in my hair afterwards, 3/4. Hannah, I had no need for them once I got to the window, 4/4. Justina, sir, is she telling the truth about the gate? She is. We found the gate and the lock was picked. Justina, then she's telling the truth. How do we go any further? Don't think about her lying. Think more about how the evidence doesn't support the truth. Justina, you're the one in charge here. Can't you tell me true leaders just sit behind. Justina, I'll look over the statement. Hannah, the lockpicks were needed to enter the estate, 1/4.
Okay,
Justina's I.D selected. Fifth path. Fifth path selected. Window. Fifth just present. Fifth path. Footprints found at the crime scene. Spacing of the prints indicates that the thief walked calmly towards and away from the safe. Type evidence obtained. Police station.
Okay, this is...
Present just fifth window. Safe. Statement. Safe access. Statement. Statement selected.
Oh, this is new evidence.
Safe window. Fifth Justina's I.D. Present. Statement. Miss Lear lied about the thief running towards the window to escape. She claimed the thief was a tall man holding lockpicks. Type statement obtained. Police station.
Holding lock...
Present Justina's I.D.
Right, but we know...
Present statement. Miss Lear lied about the thief running towards the window to escape. She claimed the thief was a tall man holding lockpicks. Type statement. Present just fifth window. Safe statement. Select safe access. Safe access. Select safe window. Fifth Justina present. Safe access. Hannah claims that Miss Lear opened the safe and the window before leaving the room. The safe can only get opened through a passcode. Type statement obtained. Interrogation room. Present just fifth window. Safe app view or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Decrease. 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 Increase.
There is nothing else. There is nothing else.
Increase.
For now, you're good.
Increase. Hannah, the lockpicks were needed to enter the estate. Justina's I. Fifth path. Window. Window selected. Fifth Justina present. Window. The window the thief entered from. It unlocks from the inside only. Type evidence obtained. Police station. Present just fifth window safe. Statement. Safe access.
I feel like it's the
View
same.
or vertical scroll bar. Safe statement. Statement select safe window thief just present. Statement. Miss Lear lied about the thief running towards the window to escape. She claimed the thief was a tall man holding lockpicks. Type statement obtained. Police station. Hannah, the lockpicks went. Hannah, there's a gate with a padlock that I picked in order to get on the property. 2/4. Hannah, I placed my lockpicks in my hair afterwards. 3/4. Justina's I. Deselected. Fifth window safe. Statement. Statement safe window fifth. Justina's present. Justina, Ms. York, did you know Ms. Lear gave a recorded statement?
I guess that means I got it right.
Yep.
What does it do if you get it wrong? Does it like do something else?
There's a different cutscene.
Okay.
There's not one.
Does it
obviously, for,
fail
like,
you?
Every...
Does it fail you or?
Nope.
What does it do?
Nothing. You just try again.
Oh.
Hannah, so? Justina, in her statement, she said that the thief was a 6-foot tall male and had lockpicks. Justina, her description of you was wrong, but there was one key detail about you she mentioned. Justina, that you had lockpicks. Justina, if she only saw you during your escape, she would only have seen them as hairpins. Justina, something happened in this room, and it wasn't a simple robbery. Hannah, I can explain. Justina, no, please, allow me. Justina, earlier today, I saw that the footprints you left in that room showed you walking away from the safe. Justina, normally, I would expect a thief like yourself to simply run away. Justina, one possibility was that she lied about seeing you. However, if she knew about the lockpicks, then she clearly had seen you. Hannah, maybe she saw that I picked the lock at the gate to get onto the property. We only found the lock after we arrived and interviewed her. Ms. Assistant, do you know why Miss Lear was in the room with our thief? Mizia was the true thief. There was never a robbery at all. The two knew each other. She was trying to stop the robbery. We need more testimony from Ms. Yor. Justina, the truth is. Mizia was the true thief.
So, okay,
You can
How-
pick which of these you think it is.
how railroady is this game? How much do these choices actually matter?
Justina, the truth is. Save.
Like it's the same as if you dispute the wrong statement. It'll just give you a cutscene and you have to try again.
All right,
Save.
so it's linear. The
Justina,
game is
the truth.
super linear.
Yeah.
Mizia was the true thief.
Okay.
There was never a robbery, yet the two knew each other. She was trying to stop the robbery. We need more testimony from Ms. Yor. Justina, the truth is. Mizia was the true thief. And after we arrested Ms. Yor, we found all the money she stole. And if Mizia was the real thief, she would have the money instead. Mizia was the true thief. There was never a robbery at all.
Oh, so just okay. That's easy. Okay.
Mizia, Justina, the truth is. Mizia, there was never a robbery at all. The two knew each other. Justina, this whole time, you said you wanted to confess to get a plea deal. Justina, yet that was never the reason. Justina, this was all meant to hide your relationship with Mizia. And that's exactly it. And after getting your tip on the footprints, I came to a conclusion. And the thief must have been someone Mizia knew. And so I asked the Eubank family about her friends, and your name came up. And getting your bank records was the hard part, but that's how I proved you were the thief. Justina, how did you get her bank records? And I have my connections. And anyways, it's clear you hid your relationship to keep Mizia from being arrested as well. And the two of you were working together. Hannah, you're mistaken. If we were working together, why wouldn't she just let me right through the front door? Hannah, she wouldn't even need me. She could have just robbed the safe herself. And I think my system can explain that, can't you?
Again.
See, they do this a fair bit. Yep.
And why did the two of them stage the robbery as they did? Because they were in a rush. The front door was not possible. Mizia could not leave the estate. They wanted the police to know if they stole the money. Justina, the truth is. Because they were in a rush. The front door was not possible.
Why would it not be possible?
Mizia could not leave the estate. And she was not bound by chains. She could leave at any time. And staying indoors was a choice, and so was involving Ms. Yor. Because they were in a rush. The front door was not possible. Mizia could not leave the estate. They wanted the police to know if they stole the money.
No.
Mizia, the front door was not possible. Mizia, they wanted the correct again, and we did get involved, so their plan at that point was successful. And they knew that the money being stolen would make the news. And if Mizia says a male thief stole the money, it would throw our investigation off. And we trust Mizia, of course. Justina, so unless you want us to throw the full extent of the law at you. Justina, we need your real confession now. Hannah, you win. I'm no great thief. And your robbery might not have been very great, but... And you did try to steal away the truth. Justina, I can't believe you. How can you crack jokes at a time like this? And light it up, Ms. Assistant. We won this round. We can have some fun now. Justina, left Aaron. You haven't taken this seriously at any point, right, Aaron? Justina, Ms. Yor, we have a few questions to ask now. Hannah, don't you already know everything? Just throw me in a jail cell. And I don't think you were stealing based out of greed. If you were, why would you only take half the money? And so I want to offer you a chance to tell us why you stole the money. Hannah, you know what the money in the safe was used for, right? Justina, it was charity money, but I don't know which charity it was for. And it's a charity run by the Eubank estate. They raise money for a local orphanage. And I have to say, stealing money from orphans doesn't paint you in the best light. Hannah, every year, Mr. Eubank raises money for the charity, but he's been lying about how much he receives. Hannah, the amount they raise and the amount that goes to the charity are different. Hannah, Chandra helped with the fundraising, and she figured out there was a discrepancy. Justina, hold on. Justina, if he's wealthy enough to have a charity, why is he stealing money from it? And hold on, Ms. Assistant, none of this is proven. She lied once already. We have to take the rest with a grain of salt. Justina, still, why would he keep the charity money in a safe? Wouldn't a bank account be safer? Hannah, banks keep records. If he was ever audited, the records would reveal what he did. Hannah, the Eubanks own one of the largest investment firms in the country. They know how to avoid leaving any paper trails.
Clearly not well enough, because we're gonna uncover the mysteries hidden in the paper trails, according to the Steam description.
Justina, but why would he give Mizia the code to the safe? Hannah, well. Hannah, I don't really know. Chandra never told me. And so why did the two of you get involved? Hannah, Chandra couldn't accept what was going on. Hannah, she told me about what she found and what her plan was. Hannah, so I agreed to help her. Justina, and what were you planning to do with the money after you stole it? Hannah, well. Hannah, we didn't figure that part out. We didn't expect to get caught so quickly. And, you know, if you told me
We're
your plan
working on
was
that.
to make the money, I could almost respect this little plan.
Yeah, right? All you had to do was like, oh, we were just gonna give it back to the charity.
And regardless, we'll still have to charge you. Hannah, charge me, but please, at least let Chandra off with a lighter sentence. Hannah, I was the one who stole the money. All she did was open the window and the safe. Hannah, I know you'll go arrest her after this, but you have to understand that. Justina. Justina left Aaron. Oh no, she doesn't know, right, Aaron? And I'm sorry, Ms. Yor, we have some bad news. And we got a call from the Eubank estate this morning. Mizia was attacked and is in critical condition. Hannah, no, you're joking, right? You're just trying to get me to say more. And well, you'll be charged with larceny. And I'm afraid, pending further investigation, you're also being held under arrest for attempted murder.
Whoa! Oh, we're suspecting her?
Hannah, what? No, why would I try to kill Chandra? We're best friends. I would never hurt her. And I believe you, but we don't have a choice right now. You'll be detained here until further notice.
To be fair,
I guess
when
they
there's a
have to
criminal
kinda-
conspiracy, like it is pretty standard to,
Yeah.
suspect the other person.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only person they have any form of motive
True.
right
It's
now.
a lead.
Yeah.
Hunt, I can assure you, however, that your cooperation won't go unnoticed. Hunt, you have the legal right to a public defender if your case goes to court. Hannah, to hell with a lawyer. Why did you hide this from me until now? Did you just want to watch me struggle? Hannah, you're evil, the both of you. Hannah, everything they say about the cops in this city, you corrupt, heartless monsters. Hunt, I'm sorry, but it would be in your best interest if you didn't speak to us further without a lawyer. Hunt, the two of us would best be going now. Justina left Aaron. I wish I could do
Also,
more.
yeah, you probably should have said that before the interrogation, man. This is the wrong time to say, hey, you have the right to not speak, you know?
Hunt, my apologies, Miss Smith. That wasn't something I planned on you having to see. Justina, neither did I. Wait a second, you actually used my name. Hunt, you're hereby free from being my assistant. You can go back to your normal duties. Hunt, if it means anything, you certainly did well back there. Justina, if you already knew everything, why did you need me in the first place? Hunt, when Mizza told me how you found that clue, I decided I wanted to test your critical thinking skills. Hunt, looks like I was right to test you. You solved the case like a pro. Hunt, I hope you didn't mind me having a bit of fun in there. Justina, given how things ended, I wouldn't call any of that fun. Hunt, I know, she meant most of that for me, not you. Hunt, either way, I don't want you to have to face any more of that because of me. Justina, so what are you going to do now? Hunt, her best friend nearly died, and she's our number one suspect. Hunt, I'm going back to the crime scene to try and clear her name, so if you'll excuse me. Justina, hold it. Justina, I never agreed to stop being your assistant. Hannah said something I want to see for myself. Justina, I might not be a police officer, but please, take me with you. Hunt, I think I borrowed you from Mizza long enough. Keeping you away any longer would only anger her and risk your job. Colon, do you really think I'm the quick to boil? Justina, Mizza, wait, how much did you hear? Sue, enough to have an opinion on the matter. Sue, Ernest, take her with you. Sue, if you think she can help solve the case, it would be foolish to not even let her see the crime scene. Sue, I'll make sure Hannah is treated well until you solve the case. Hunt, are you sure? What about Justina's duties here? Sue, her paperwork can wait. She can always work overtime.
Oh, great.
Justina, you want me to stay overtime on my first day? Sue, would you rather just stay here and miss all the fun? Justina, alright, deal, I'll go. Sue, good, do look after her. Ernest, it's still only her first day. Hunt, yes, absolutely. Hunt, well then, Ms. Assistant, are you ready to go? Justina, sir, yes, sir. Hunt, perfect, here's the key, Sammy, I'll show you to the car. Justina, wait, you want me to drive? Hunt, of course, the assistant always drives. Hunt, besides, it's a good test of your driving skills.
Don't they have partners? Like, usually, you know, police officers, they go out in pairs.
Apparently not in this world.
So I'm just gonna take this random clerk who just started her job.
Yup.
Yeah, fuck it.
Professionalism.
Hunt, you never know when we might be in a highway chase. Hunt,
Which a random clerk will be totally equipped to handle.
Oh yeah.
With all that police academy training she hasn't had.
Justina, left Aaron, that was how my relationship with Detective Hunt began, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron, I went from a desk job to field work in a matter of hours, all because of one small contradiction, right, Aaron?
Yeah. That's how it be in video games.
Yup.
Justina, left Aaron, little did I know how much this single case was going to change my life forever, right, Aaron?
Little did I know.
Say, Justina, left Aaron, little did I know how much this single case was going to change my life forever, right, Aaron? End of case 1.
And that's that
Achievement.
for case 1.
Yeah, it really was short. You were right.
21
I
hours,
did tell
1
you.
minute,
Yeah. Also, that was... And there are only 5 cases. I assume the others are longer.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. That was like an intro one. That one is tiny compared to the others.
Start case 1.
So, does it not save progress? It just lets
Start
you,
case 2.
like...
Like, you can save in cases.
Yeah. No, I know
But
you can
they-
save, but it doesn't, like... It just lets you...
Start
See,
case 1.
I can just...
Start case 3.
Yeah. They're not connected in any way. Like, they're... Well,
Start, return to
like,
main
sorry, they are.
Start case
But,
1.
like,
Start case 2.
you can play them in any order. It doesn't really matter.
That is weird.
Start case 2.
But yeah, can we take a brief, like, 5-minute break? I just want to run to the bathroom. And then we continue.
Sure.
Be right back.
I hope that this will last more than 6 hours. Well, it will, yeah. Shane has indicated that this will be about 4 streams worth of content. Torker. God damn it, Philip. Yeah, while Shane is away, let's just enjoy the nice chill music of the game. Do you need a mod for this? No. This is a Ren'Py game. You just enable voicing just like in a certain other Ren'Py game. And yeah, actually, unlike that other Ren'Py game, you don't need any special files. This is just accessible by default.
New tab dash Google Chrome. Toolbar. Address and search. Chat lounge. Chat lounge.app selected. Chat lounge document. https://chatlounge.app/main landmark. Type your message. NVDA set Microsoft Up 1-2.
GDLC cards must be big. I mean, yes, probably when we actually code the new Cards Against Humanity Thunderstep Gaming Edition app. Because obviously we can't play it on RS.
And I'm back, sir.
Oh, before we continue, I remembered I wanted to tell you something funny that happened during the coding of the soundboard, but I forgot.
Shoot.
So I made a blank Next.js project for, so it has something to work with.
Yeah.
Because you need to have a base directory for Codex to work in. So I was like, all right, let's just make a blank, create next app.
Yeah.
And I wrote up a list of features that I wanted, and then I submitted it. I was like, okay, let's see what it does. The first thing it started doing was coding it in Python.
I
was like, let's just see where it goes. Fuck it, I'm vibe coding. I don't care.
Okay.
I approve. Okay, you're writing Python, but all right, I'll approve it. I don't care. Let's see where it goes. It wrote a whole thing in Python. I don't know how many lines or what exactly it wrote, because I didn't look, and it got deleted later. But it wrote a whole thing, and then it figured out, oh wait, I'm in the next project. Let's get rid of all that, and let's start again.
It deleted it and retried. It knew.
Yep.
That's funny.
If it was a human, it would have been like,
oops.
Right. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Oh, that's too good. Oh my god. AI is too funny.
So funny, dude.
I need to try Codex.
It just starts gung-ho like, all right, Python, yeah, let's go. And then it's like, oh.
Ooh, wait.
Oh, I'm in a next project. Right. Oh, right. Shit.
From the top.
Once more with feeling. Jeez.
Paper Perjury. Start case 1.
I'm only here to...
Don't.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Paper Perjury. Start case 1. Start case 2. Justina, after solving the mystery behind the robbery, we left for the Eubank estate to find out why Ms. A was attacked. Justina, all the while, my new detective friend was telling me the details of how he found Ms. Law. Justina, we arrived just as he finished. The 16th of April, 12:20 p.m. Azure City outside the Eubank estate. Hunt, and then I brought her to the interrogation room before you joined the fun. Hunt, you know the rest. Justina, we left that room with Hannah claiming we're awful people. I wouldn't consider any of it fun. Hunt, regardless, it's all the more reason for us to prove her innocence. Justina, then, who attacked Chandra? Justina, it couldn't possibly have been the Eubank family, right? Hunt, I have a few ideas, but a good detective avoids becoming tunnel-visioned. Hunt, it's important to have a fresh perspective on things. Justina, and that's where I come in. Hunt, precisely, you catch on quick. Justina, so, what do we do now? Hunt, now comes the fun part of being a detective. Hunt, investigating. Hunt, seeing as this is your first investigation, would you like me to run you through the basics?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I can handle anything. Yes, please. Hunt, alright, it's pretty simple. Each time we come across an area to examine, we have a few different options. Hunt, the first option is to look around for clues. We can investigate the immediate area for any details that stick out. Hunt, doing so is the best way for us to find evidence, which we can then use in our investigation. Hunt, second, we may come across witnesses. When we do so, it's important for us to collect their statement. Hunt, this is similar to what suspects give during interrogations, but this time, we simply take their words and write them down for later. Hunt, you might find that some witnesses aren't entirely truthful in their statements. Hunt, when this happens, we can review their statement and point out the
Most
contradictions, just like we
witnesses.
do in the interrogation room. Save. Load. Save.
Oh, interesting. Control. Where's that pause? Maybe that's pause because I have that mapped.
Hunt, when this happens,
Push to talk.
Hunt, when this happens, we can review their statement and point out the contradiction, just like we do in the interrogation room. Hunt, not everyone will have a flaw in their statement, however, so don't go running around accusing people without a reason. Hunt, in addition to their statements, we can also just talk to the witnesses. Doing so is another good way to uncover information. Hunt, finally, once we're ready to move on, we can travel to another area. Hunt, we have free reign of the house, so we can move around as we'd like. Hunt, whenever you want to talk to me, we can come back here. Hunt, I'll have more to say as the case unfolds. Come back here every once in a while to hear more. Hunt, now then, let's get started.
Oh, we actually
Once
get to
again, like
investigate.
dancing close to the fourth wall.
Paper Perjury. Left bracket lead. New lead added to the case file. Right bracket. New lead added to the case file. You can now track your current leads through the summary section of the case file. New lead added to the case file. You can now track your current leads through the summary section of the case file. You can now track your current leads through the summary section of the case file. Talk. Travel. Investigate.
So leads are just like a list of things you can do.
Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk.
Like objectives, basically.
Hannah Yor. Back. Hannah Yor.
How can we talk to her? She's at the station.
No, sorry, you're talking to the detective. And Hannah is the only dialogue
Hannah Yor.
option you have.
Oh.
Justina, I'm still not sure about Hannah's story. Why would the Eubanks want to steal charity money? Hunt, I can think of a number of reasons. I'm sure she's telling the truth. Justina, whatever happened to quote she lied once already? We have to take the rest with a grain of salt quote. Hunt, that was Detective Hunt speaking. Ernest Hunt says she's innocent. Justina, but don't you have your doubts? Hunt. Hunt, yeah, I have my doubts. Hunt, still, I believe her. I don't think any actor could fake the anger she had. Justina, it did feel real. Justina, left Aaron. It would be so much easier if this was all an accident. Blame it all on bad luck, right, Aaron? Hannah Yor. Back. Hannah Yor.
Is it the same?
Yes.
Back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Trap. Investigate. Window. Door. Police car. Back. Window. Justina, I see an open window up there. Why would you want to keep the window open on such a cool day? Hunt, you'll have to take a closer look at it once we're inside. Left bracket lead. New lead added to the case file. Right bracket. Window selected. Window selected. Door. Police back. Window selected. Door. Justina, for a wealthy family, this house seems less grand than I expected. Hunt, what did you expect? A luxurious palace the size of a stadium. Hunt, home prices are already going up far faster than most wages. Hunt, this is still prime real estate. At least they keep their home modest rather than driving up the prices even further. Justina, I suppose so. Door selected. Police car. Justina, so, how was my driving? Hunt, you never drove above the speed limit. You even dipped 5 below on the freeway. Justina, I was driving a police car. I had to set a good example. Hunt, you know, studies show that slow drivers cause more accidents than faster ones.
Is that true?
Justina, really? I guess I'll look it up later.
Depending on the extreme, I guess.
Police car selected. Back. Window selected. Door selected. Police car selected. Back.
Oh, is the selected like you've seen this already? Is that what that means?
I think so, yeah.
Police
So
car
they're
selected.
all selected.
Back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Trap. Investigate.
Oh,
Window selected.
oops.
Doors. Police car select. Back. Talk. Travel. Foyer. Back. Foyer. Back. Foyer. The 16th of April, 12:25 p.m. House foyer. Justina, wow, this place is much more impressive on the inside. Hunt, don't get too distracted by the lion's den before meeting the lion itself. Colon, I prefer a hummingbird's nest myself. Colon, after all, they represent optimism and playfulness, traits that we all use in our lives. Colon, I see you brought a new guest. Colon, welcome to my home. I'm Ferris Eubank.
Ferris Eubank.
Justina, oh, H-hi, I'm up. Justina Smith. Justina, it's a pleasure to meet you. Ferris, why, you are quite nervous. Ferris, some tea should calm those nerves. Care for a cup. Justina, no, I would hate to impose. Ferris, now, you're a guest in my home. I simply must offer you a drink. Justina, then let's save the cup until after we're finished. Left bracket profile. Ferris Eubank added to your profiles. Right bracket. Ferris Eubank added to your profiles. Ferris Eubank added to your profiles. Ferris Eubank added to your profiles. Ferris, fair enough. Now, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Ferris, fair enough. Now, to what do I... Ferris, I thought you caught the thief earlier this morning. Hunt, we did. That case is already wrapped up with a shiny bow. Hunt, we're here about the attack on your maid, Miss Leah. Ferris, why? I can still hardly believe that Chandra was attacked.
Yeah, I was
Ferris,
about to say,
yes,
someone's
you
been
might be ready,
assaulted.
and before I knew
Like,
it, the police were here.
why are you surprised the police are here?
Ferris, I hope for her sake you can lock away the wicked thief for what she did. Justina, left Aaron, what exactly is in the tea? Right Aaron. Hunt, your cooperation in this matter is greatly appreciated. Ferris, of course, I'll help in any way I can. Hunt, in the case, we'd like to ask you a few questions. Hunt, can you tell me where you were when Miss Leah was attacked? Ferris, let me think. Ferris, this morning, I was having breakfast in the dining room with the rest of the family. Ferris, after my husband finished eating, I stayed by myself in the dining room. Ferris, we adopted a stray cat yesterday, and so I was feeding him. Ferris, I was there the whole time until the police came. Ferris, I believe it was shortly after that when Chandra was found. Ferris statement, Ferris was in the dining room by herself until the police came. She claims she was there feeding the family's cat. Left bracket statement, quote Ferris Eubank's statement recorded in the case file, quote right bracket. Ferris Eubank's statement recorded in the case file. You can now access collected witness statements through the summary menu of the case file. Ferris Eubank's statement recorded in the... Justina, can anyone verify your whereabouts? Ferris, not at all, I'm afraid. I suppose that makes me a suspect. Justina, of course not. You don't have a motive. We only wanted to know where you were. Ferris, your partner here seems to have a different idea. Hunt, guilty as charged. Hunt, here's a tip, Ms. Assistant. Lack of motive does not mean lack of guilt. Ferris, Chandra is family, detective. We would never hurt her. Hunt, then you should have no issue with us looking around to confirm that. Ferris, well, you're free to look around. Ferris, after all, you already caught the culprit. Justina, left Aaron, what's with his attitude? I should have a talk with him outside, right Aaron? Talk. Trap, investigate. Talk. Review statement. Eubank investments, back. Review statement. Justina, left Aaron, I should go over her statement again, right Aaron?
Basically, yeah, this is where you can go in if you want to dispute something or just have it replayed for you.
Ferris, this morning, I was having breakfast in the dining room with the rest of the family. One stop skipping, fill. End. Repeat. End. Justina, left Aaron, that's the end of her statement. Should I go over it again, right Aaron? Repeat. End. Review statement. Eubank investments. Justina, Mrs. Eubank. Ferris, please dear, call me Ferris. Justina, F-Ferris, could you tell me about Eubank investments? Ferris, it's an investment firm that our family runs. Ferris, we provide the funds to transform empty land into beautiful destinations. Ferris, my husband is the founder and CEO. I run the legal department. Justina, the whole legal department. Wow. Ferris, it's hardly that impressive. Ferris, a single cup of oolong tea is far more complex than anything I do.
Ah, again with the oolong tea.
Hunt, don't let her modesty fool you, Ms. Assistant. Eubank Investments has dealings all around Azure City and beyond. Hunt, it would be impossible for them not to run into a lot of legal issues. Ferris, I bet you're the life of the party, detective. Hunt, well, you don't get to detective on good looks alone. Hunt, anyways, it was her who secured the company's first major property development. Hunt, that success led the company to where it is today. Ferris, no need to flatter me, detective. After all, my husband did all the planning. I just carried out those plans. Justina, excuse me, when was that major investment, exactly? Ferris, I believe it was about a decade ago. Justina, I see. Justina, left Aaron. I never thought I'd be meeting Mrs. Eubank, right, Aaron? Justina, left Aaron. To think all of it happened 10 years ago, right, Aaron? Ferris, are you doing all right, dear? Ferris, if you're feeling tired, perhaps some tea would help. Justina, oh, no, sorry, I was just thinking. Justina, left Aaron. I'll keep my past to myself, right, Aaron?
Yep, that's what I thought. I was gonna be like, is this some character moment? A sense? My character senses are tingling.
Yeah, we have some character.
Ferris, if you're hungry, feel free to help yourself to the kitchen. Some delicious food might use the mind of yours, HM. Hunt, we should be heading to the crime scene. We have an investigation to conduct. Left bracket area. You can now travel to the kitchen and the crime scene. Right bracket. You can now travel to the kitchen and the crime scene. Justina, left Aaron. I should pay both places a visit. Right Aaron. You can now travel to the left bracket lead. New lead added to the case file. Right bracket. New lead added to the case file. Review statement. Eubank Investments. Back. Review statement. Back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Plants. Paintings. Window. Back. Plants. Justina, those are some lovely plants. Ferris, do you mean the Plantanic brothers? Justina, they have names. Ferris, why? The valuable members of our home. Ferris, nothing makes you feel more invited than being greeted by the Plantanic brothers. Justina, then why keep them in the corners? Ferris, even plants can be shy. They get frightened easily. Hunt, it's because those are partial shade plants. They can only take so much sunlight. Ferris, you're no fun, detective. Plants selected. Paintings. Justina, left Aaron. Those paintings, right Aaron. Hunt, is something wrong? Justina, these paintings are so uninspired. The palette is completely dull. Justina, what's the point of painting something without any soul or creativity? Justina, art is more than just pictures to put on a wall. Hunt, I didn't know you had such strong art opinions. Justina, thank my parents, they're artists. Staring at art is just second nature to me. Justina, sorry for the rant. I know it's weird. Hunt, it's not weird at all. A good detective can walk into a room and pinpoint whatever stands out. Hunt, it just means you have a good pair of eyes. Plant selected. Painting select window. Justina, that's quite a window. Ferris, oh, I just love all the light it lets in. It makes our home feel so alive. Hunt, it's a bit too grand if you ask me. All the light must be blinding from the stairs. Ferris, a brighter world is never a bad thing, detective. Window selected. Back. Plant select. Painting window back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Travel. Outside. Talk. Travel. Invest. Talk. Hannah York. Ferris Eubank. Back. Hannah Ferris Eubank. Justina, you know, you could have been nicer to our host. Hunt, she's a suspect in an attempted murder. I was only being fair. Hunt, if I go easy on her, she might take advantage of that kindness. Justina, I understand that, but you took it way too far. Justina, we shouldn't treat every potential suspect like criminals. Hunt. Hunt, I know you mean well, but you haven't met the people I have. Hunt, we can't afford any risks. Justina, sounds like there's a story there. Hunt, there is, but that's for another day. Justina, I'll hold you to that. Hannah York. Ferris back.
More character.
Ferris Eubank.
Yeah.
Back.
Will that get explored in this game or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Travel. Investigate. Window selected. Door selected. Police back. Talk. Travel. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen. Back. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen.
So, job or food? Food, I see.
I'm just keeping the actual thing for last. Because I know the crime scene is, it's the crime scene. It's the thing where we need to go.
Say the 16th of April kitchen. Colon, HM, it seems a pair of red and green bell peppers have entered my pot. Colon, R, detective, you're back. Hunt, Mr. Curry, I'm back with the newest member of the police's veggie garden. Justina, I'm Justina Smith, the green bell pepper. Colon, a pleasure to meet you. I'm Oliver Curry, personal chef of the Eubank family. Oliver, tell me, detective, do you have any news on Chandra? Hunt, unfortunately not. She's still recovering. Hunt, thankfully, it's not life-threatening. Oliver, I can't believe someone would attack her. Oliver, could you give her this box of food when you see her next? Oliver, she didn't eat any breakfast this morning, and the hospital food isn't even fit for rats to eat. Justina, left Aaron, couldn't he just bring her the food himself? Well, whatever, I'll just take it, right Aaron. Left bracket profile, Oliver Curry added to your profiles, right bracket, Oliver Curry added to your profiles. Justina, I read the report from yesterday, but you didn't come up. Oliver Curry added to your profiles. Justina, where were you during the robbery?
Okay, Philip.
Paper perjury.
Philip is suspecting everyone, it seems.
Yep.
Oliver, I was on vacation up until yesterday. Oliver, I was gone for the past few days to visit my parents. Oliver, it took a whole day of travel just to get back here. Oliver, I arrived about an hour after the robbery. Hunt, we checked his claims this morning, and he only showed up after the robbery. Justina, speaking of this morning. Justina, where were you when Chandra got attacked? Oliver, why do you ask? Hunt, just doing a routine investigation. Oliver, well, I already told you all of this, but I'll say it again.
Yeah. What do you mean I already told you all of this?
The detective when he was here earlier. Not you.
Oliver, I spent most of the day cooking. Oliver, Chandra came here this morning to bring the family their breakfast. Oliver, after that, I stayed here in the kitchen cleaning until I heard she was attacked. Oliver, the police had already found her in the trophy room by then. Left bracket statement, quote, Oliver Curry's statement recorded in the case file, quote, right bracket, Oliver Curry's statement recorded in the case file. Oliver's statement, Oliver claims he was in the kitchen during the attack. The police found Chandra before he arrived at the scene.
None of these people have alibis, though.
Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Review statement. Chef's life. Back. Review chef's life.
Chef's life.
Yeah.
Justina, a whole day to travel. That must have been exhausting. Oliver, it certainly was, but no matter the distance, they're my family. Justina, then why work here? Couldn't you work closer to your family? Oliver, they would have forced me to work in the family business. Oliver, no, Sherry and I are much happier here. Justina, Sherry. Oliver, my frying pan. She's my most trusted companion. I take her everywhere I go. Justina, left Aaron, who names a frying pan, right Aaron.
They're naming everything in this house. Plants, frying pans. The doors probably have names.
Reminds me of a Game of Thrones quote.
Oh no.
You know, the Hound.
Everything real. This time you were the one who brings
Yeah.
back Game of Thrones.
You know, Arya and the Hound. Lots of people name their swords, and you know the response.
What was it like? They're stupid. They're cunts. Something like that.
Lots of cunts.
Yeah, lots of cunts.
That's we need to add some. I need to get some Game of Thrones.
Yeah, now you can play with that. Another thing I feel like the soundboard app could be useful for is like shit like D&D.
Yeah,
because you can have different categories. You can put as many categories as you want, and then they all overlap. So you can have ambience music, just random clips.
Could you add like a right and left arrow to flick between banks?
Yeah, could.
And also, if I say play ambience from bank 1 and then flick to bank 3 to play sounds, will the ambience from bank 1 stay or go away?
It'll stay.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, banks are just for like organization and hotkey use.
Perfect.
Justina, right, so what exactly is your family's business? Oliver, they run a restaurant back home. Not much artistry there. Everything is fried. Oliver, here, I'm free to make anything I wish. Justina, don't the Eubanks decide what you cook? Oliver, they might decide their meals, but how I prepare them is entirely up to me.
I can poison them.
Oliver, my creativity runs free in this kitchen. Justina, I see. Justina, left Aaron, all this talk about food is making me hungry, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron, I should add his frying pan. I mean, Sherry, to the evidence, right Aaron. Sherry, Oliver's favorite frying pan. He carries it with him everywhere. Review statement.
Maybe we should investigate Sherry and see if there's evidence of
Chef's life, Mr. Eubank. Back. Review statement.
Someone being attacked with her.
Chef's Mr. Eubank. Back. Mr. Eubank. Justina, sounds like Mr. Eubank is a good boss. Oliver, he's a wonderful boss, such a joy to cook for. Oliver, when he's hungry, he never minces his words, never hums and haws. Oliver, no, he always knows exactly what he wants. Justina, sounds reasonable to me. Oliver, I'm lucky to have a boss as kind as him. Not all of them are like that. Oliver, many personal chefs get treated poorly. Their seam is expendable. Oliver, Chandra and I, on the other hand, have been treated well by Mr. Eubank. Hunt. Justina, you've been rather quiet, sir. Hunt, well, I'm glad to hear he does the bare minimum for his employees. Justina, do you have a problem with Mr. Eubank? Hunt, I do, but not because he's a bad boss. Justina, why, then? Hunt, I have my reasons. Oliver, you should go meet him yourself, Justina. Left bracket area, you can now travel to the office, right bracket, you can now travel to the office dot. Oliver, he's usually in his office upstairs. You can now travel to the office dot. Justina, he is. Then let's go pay him a visit. Left bracket lead, new lead added to the case file, right bracket, new lead added to the case file. Hunt, I suppose we need his statement. New lead added to the hunt. Well, we can head there whenever you're ready. Review statement.
Sorry, 2 seconds. I need to take a phone call.
Chef's life, Mr. Eubank. Back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Salad. Wine. Painting. Flower. Cupboard. So good. Back. Salad.
Ooh, a lot of shit to investigate here.
Justina, left Aaron. Stop staring at me. You overgrown side dish, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron. I don't need to be guilt-tripped into eating my veggies, right Aaron. Oliver, I see you have taken an interest in my salad. Justina, oh, yeah, it looks tasty. Justina, left Aaron. As tasty as a salad can be, right Aaron. Oliver, the finest, of course, for the Eubanks. Oliver, anything less than I would be no different than a greasy fast food cook. Justina, left Aaron. I better not tell him about my high school job, right Aaron. Salad selected. Wine. Justina, oh wow, this is some fancy wine. Let's see. Justina, quote, our winery started over 50 years ago by a pair of brothers with nothing except 2 cows and a dream, quote.
2 cows?
Justina, quote, they worked hard growing the best ingredients in order to deliver the finest taste to your mouth, quote. Justina, quote, if you want quality, always look for the 2-cal logo, quote. Justina, impressive, but I still don't know what kind of wine this is. Wine selected. Painting. Justina, I really like this painting. The countryside landscape looks so peaceful with the muted color palette. Oliver, my mom paints as a hobby. This was a gift from her, so I could be reminded of home. Justina, you're from the country. Oliver, yep, a small town called Appleton. Oliver, it's a farming town way out to the east. The Eubanks didn't care. They hired me off my food alone. Oliver, a lot of those wealthy folk treat us like we're letters just because we're from the country. Justina, well, the Eubanks seem quite nice, at least. Painting selected. Flower. Justina, that's a lovely bouquet. Oliver, they are yellow poppy flowers. Mrs. Eubank says they represent optimism. Justina, just like hummingbirds. Oliver, she loves to be optimistic, so those are her favorite. Justina, left Aaron, they're very pretty. I should buy some for my room, right Aaron. Flower selected. Cupboard. Justina, HM, I wonder what's in here. Oliver, don't open that.
Oh.
Justina, yeah. Justina, sorry, what's in there anyways? Oliver, it's cat food. The Eubanks got some while I was away. I can't stand the smell of that stuff. Justina, surely it can't smell that bad. Oliver, well, it does. It doesn't help that I'm allergic to cats. Justina, so why keep the food here, then? Oliver, the Eubanks don't know I'm allergic, and I don't want to cause a fuss. Oliver, they want it in here, and so it stays in here. Oliver, this job is important to me. The Eubanks want a cat, and I don't want them replacing me over it. Oliver, thankfully Mrs. Eubank has a no cat policy in the kitchen. Oliver, I'd be red as tomato otherwise. Justina, well, why don't you look for a place to work without any cats around? Oliver, work doesn't grow on trees. I applied to hundreds of places before I landed this job. Oliver, I wouldn't let a single cat take it away from me. Oliver's allergy. Oliver is apparently extremely allergic to cat fur, so he avoids contact with the Eubanks cat. Luckily for him, no cats are allowed inside the kitchen. Left bracket lead completed, right bracket, lead completed, cupboard selected.
Lead completed?
Yeah, that means you've investigated everything that will give you new info in this area. You can still click on the rest of the stuff for
There's one thing here,
Yeah.
so I'll just click it.
Justina, what's this for? Oliver, it catches smoke and grease from the stove and carries them out of the kitchen. Justina, oh really? I've never seen one. Oliver, how sad. The smell of grease must be dreadful in your kitchen.
Oh, so the lead complete is like the new lead thing is like new area available, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Justina, I'm used to it. Food is food, after all. Oliver, I can't stand it. It makes the kitchen smell awful. Oliver, plus, it's a health hazard. And depending on where you live, it might be required by law.
Which? I wasn't paying attention.
Having a stove hood.
Oh.
Justina, left Aaron. I bet it's another case of the landlord quote forgetting quote to tell me right, Aaron. Stove hood selected. Back. Talk. Travel. Talk. Review statement. Chef's life, Mr. Eubank. Back. Talk. Travel. Outside. Foyer. Outside. Talk. Hannah York. Ferris Eubank. Oliver Curry. Back. Oliver Curry. Justina, you're pretty friendly with the chef. And a wise detective always befriends the cook. That way, you get the best snacks. Justina, so it's all just for the food. And not just the food, Ms. Assistant. And I was hoping he might have seen something. And when I found out he was away during the robbery, I crossed him off my list of suspects. Justina, I see. So you befriended him to get information. Clever. And bingo, only afterwards did I try his cooking. Justina. Justina, I'm taking my compliment back. Hannah York. Ferris Oliver Curry. Back. Talk. Travel. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen. Office. Back. Office. Justina, looks like no one's here at the moment. Justina, I should go explore other areas more and come back here later. Outside. Foyer.
Oh.
Crime scene. Kitchen. Outside. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen. Outside. Foyer. Crime scene. The 16th of April crime scene. Justina, it's strange how familiar this room is now.
You really didn't want to go to the crime scene. You're just like, no, something else. Anything else.
And imagine how I feel coming and going from this room so often. I ought to be paying rent at this point. Justina, you'd have to sell everything you own to afford rent in a place like this. Justina, anyways, what should we dash? Colon, hold it right there. Colon, this is an active crime scene. Civilians can't just wander around here. And perfect timing. I was wondering where you were.
I don't know how to tell you this, boss, but we're not civilians.
Colon, red, welcome back. Colon, I see you brought a guest.
Whoa. The music just got super hype.
Yep.
And Ms. Assistant, let me introduce you to the lead detective, Sophie Swift. Swift, nice to meet you. Left bracket profile, Sophie Swift added to your profiles, right bracket, Sophie Swift added to your profiles. Justina, wait, what do you mean lead detective? I thought you were in charge. Sophie Swift added to your Swift, red handles robberies. I'm the one who handles homicides and attempts at homicide. Swift, you must be Justina Smith, correct? Justina, wait, how did you know that? Swift, I have it written right here. Justina Smith, a clerk working under CPL. Swift, the chief told us about you last week. He showed us a picture of everything. Justina, wait, then how come Detective Hunt didn't know me? And why would you look at the time? I really ought to be going. Justina, you forgot, didn't you? And king as ever, I see. Justina, is he always like this? Swift, for as long as I've known him, he has a good heart, though. Swift, anyways, Sue told me you got a confession from the thief.
Not a very good trait for a detective.
Yeah, no.
But maybe he just keeps the important memories, you know? He remembers the cases.
No, that's what he is an assistant for. Assistants are there to remember things for.
No, he didn't have an assistant before today, though.
That you know of. You could be like assistant number 54, for all you know.
He just changes assistants every week. He gets bored. He gets bored of the assistant.
Like, okay, you're not doing it anymore. You're bad at this now. Goodbye.
You go back to whatever you were doing before. Next.
Guys, hire another random clerk, please. I need a new assistant.
And Justina here couldn't bear to see an innocent person accused like that and begged me to bring her here. Justina, hey, don't listen to him. Swift, well, since you're here, let me give you the rundown.
Yes, let's go.
Swift, around 8 o'clock this morning, Miss Lear left a voicemail thread that seemed to be cut off abruptly.
Yeah, we heard that.
That was the prologue thing.
Yep.
Swift, it sounded like someone had attacked her. Swift, I was sent over to investigate. I got here at about 8:10. Swift, Mrs. Eubank greeted me on my arrival, and we headed towards the trophy room where we believed Chandra may have been. Swift, the door was locked tight, so I had to force it open. Swift, Chandra was inside, unconscious. She had clearly been attacked. Swift, I confirmed she was still alive before we transported her to the hospital. Left bracket statement, quote, detective's brief added, quote, right bracket, detective's brief added. Justina, I see, so what was the weapon? Detective's brief added. Justine, Swift, we haven't found one yet. Swift, I was told that she had been hit on the back of the head with a flattened blunt object. Swift, we know it must have had blood on it, given the injury. Swift, but everything we've tested so far has come back negative for blood. Swift, so we believe the culprit must have taken the weapon with them. Swift, I have a medical report right here, take a look at it. Medical report, a report from the hospital Chandra is being treated at. She suffered a single blunt force wound to the back of the head from a flat object. There were no other injuries present. Justina, what if it's still in the house? Shouldn't we just test everything? And not without reasonable suspicion or warrant. And it would be ruled as inadmissible and thrown out otherwise. And right now, we only have grounds to test what's around the crime scene. Justina, I guess that makes sense. It does make things harder, though. It's a necessary evil. So for now, let's just investigate this room. We might find something. Swift, let me know if you have any questions. Talk. Arrival speed. Prime suspect. Investigation rights. Back. Arrival speed. Justina, it took me 20 minutes to drive here. How did you get here so fast? Swift, believe it or not, I'm the fastest member of the force.
Yeah, as evidenced by your last name.
They do that a lot.
Are you Sonic?
Oh god. As we know, Sonic was fast.
He's fast.
Swift, if criminals think they can outrun the law, they haven't met Zephyr.
Oh my god.
Justina, Zephyr. Swift, that's my ride. Just a standard issue motorcycle with some custom upgrades.
Oh. Everyone names their shit in this world.
Yup.
Swift, I know all the ins and outs of
Also,
this
yeah,
city.
have you
Trust me,
noticed,
whenever there's a murder, I'm the first one there.
like the chef's name is Curry? They do
Yeah,
that a lot.
yeah.
Justina, good to know. Arrival speed. Prime suspect. Justina, so why is Hannah the prime suspect in this? Justina, I don't see anything that ties back to her. Swift, well, there isn't anything direct. Swift, but given how the body was found, our best assumption is that the thief has returned. Swift, we talked to the chief. He doesn't want us going after the Eubanks. Swift, the Eubanks have a lot of sway in this city. Unless we had ironclad proof, let's just say the fallout would be enormous. Justina, left Aaron. I'd certainly hate to get on their bad side, right, Aaron? Swift, so with nothing else to go on, our best guess remains the thief. Justina, it's awful. Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? That only applies in a court of law. The police have much simple priorities when making an arrest. So until we find the true culprit, Ms. Yor is the prime suspect. Justina. Why the long face? We're here to prove her innocent. Our system isn't perfect, but it'll work out in the end. Justina, far from perfect. Arrival speed. Prime's investigation rights. Justina, I'm surprised you don't mind us hijacking your investigation. Swift, Red may seem a bit absent-minded, but really, he's dedicated to the core. Swift, even if I tried to stop him, he'd still worm his way into this. Swift, besides, he's the better detective. If anyone can solve this case, it's him. Justina, but this is your case. Don't you want to be the one to solve it? Swift, well. Swift, Red has his quirks, but unlike me, he has the actual brains to back it up. Swift, I'd only get in the way, so guarding the crime scene is the best I can do.
Why are you the lead detective for homicides if you don't have the brains for it? I'm confused. Or is it what Hunt said earlier, like the true leaders just sit at the desk and
Yeah, to be a detective, the only qualification is like delegation skills. You're just
a project manager, apparently. That's what you are.
You see, we get these people who, it's weird, like time just loops and they keep trying until they get the right answer. Odd how that happens, isn't it? Philip suspects the detectives.
Paper Perjury.
Okay, Philip.
I don't think that's... Somehow I don't think that's how it's going to go down.
That's funny.
But hey, interesting theory.
Swift, I got promoted to detective last month because I gave the most speeding tickets, not for my investigation skills.
I don't think that's how
Did
that
you give the
works.
speeding tickets to yourself?
Yeah, she just kept breaking the speed limit to give herself a ticket and then repeat.
Swift, the chief just wants me as an example to the other officers, an incentive to issue more tickets.
Great.
Justina, don't put yourself down. I'm sure you're a great detective. Swift, we all have our skills. I drive fast, and Red finds criminals. I accept that. Justina, well, I haven't. You've been here all morning. You must have uncovered something. Swift, well, there is one thing. Swift, the order of when everyone arrived here. Swift, first was Mrs. Eubanks. She greeted me at the door and let me here. Swift, then the chef came up. He had a frying pan, so I figured he came from the kitchen.
Well, not necessarily. He always carries it around. He said so. That's going to be a contradiction.
Swift, after that, Mr. Eubank claimed to have heard a sound and rushed downstairs. Justina, see, you have a detective's attention to detail. Swift, but that's not all. Mr. Eubank's statement is important. Justina, why is that? Swift, well, if he had heard the thud, he must have been close to the crime scene, right? Swift, so I think he must have. Swift, been in the room upstairs. Justina, what's above this room? Swift, the victim's bedroom. Justina, that can't be a coincidence. Justina, let's go investigate the room. Swift, I couldn't find anything when I looked, but you two might be luckier. Hunt, then try again. Hunt, a second look might be all you need. Swift, Red, how long have you been listening? Hunt, since about 11 sentences ago, you found the clue. You should find the proof.
11 sentences.
Hunt, I'll stay here and watch the scene. Swift, you should go. You're way better than me at this. Hunt, take my assistant with you. I taught her everything, so it'll be like I'm there in spirit.
Phil says, I know the extent that caused the attack. I just want to say I won't be surprised if they were a part of it.
You taught her everything you know about detective work in the hour that you've been together. Wow.
Yep. That says a lot.
Justina, left Aaron, like I needed your help to look at an object and comment on it, right, Aaron? Justina, sure, I'll go with you. I want to be there when you find the proof. Swift. Swift, alright, let's do it. Swift, but only for the bedroom. Swift, I'm leaving the rest of the house to Red. Swift, once you're done collecting evidence, just head to her room. I'll meet you there. Left bracket area, quote, you can now travel to Chandra's bedroom, quote, right bracket, arrival speed. Prime suspect, investigation, back. Arrive prime, invest back. Talk. Travel, investigate.
Well, we still haven't investigated here, so...
Rug. Safe, bedsheet, cabinet, dress, golf, trophy, window, back. Rug. Justina, I'm not a fan of this rug. It doesn't match the carpet at all. Swift, it needs more color variety. Green and purple would help it pop more.
Oh, fuck this game. I want to I want to play now fucking Phoenix Wright and also Danganronpa.
Yeah.
I really want to play those games, but yeah. I know some people have played some Phoenix Wright. I don't know what it was, which game, but it was like OCR and shit.
Yeah, there is one of them I think that works, but I think it is very janky.
Yeah.
Swift, but it's super fluffy. What I would give to be a cat and just roll around without a cat.
Those kinds of games, though, I feel like would be well suited for AI-assisted gaming.
Yeah. 100%. Out of anything.
Although in Danganronpa, you do have to like aim bullets, truth bullets at stuff, but
Truth bullets.
yeah, they call them truth bullets.
Oh, that's the most. I love that. That sounds very American for some reason.
Well, it's a Japanese game.
I know, but it just sounds American.
Hunt, it looks fine to me.
I'm gonna hit you with a truth bullet.
Yeah.
American truth bullet.
Justina, says the man who looks like a walking lobster. Swift, be nice. He's been working really hard to infiltrate the crustacean smuggler's ring. Justina, you're right. I was being too crabby.
Oh god.
Hunt, when this is over, I'm going to check new clothes.
They're awful.
Rod selected.
What was that? I don't think that was just a random conversation. Okay.
Safe. Justina, detective, it's the safe from this morning.
Oh, safe.
Hunt, you mean yesterday? You only saw it this morning from a tape recorded yesterday. Justina, time is just an excuse to display power over others.
What?
What?
Justina, I learned about it this morning. Therefore, it only existed since then.
Oh my god, these are the most, these are I forgot how just incredibly stupid these people are on occasion.
Hunt, we also met this morning, so have I only existed since this morning?
Yes. Clearly.
Justina, detective, it's the safe from yesterday. Hunt, it doesn't seem to be relevant to our current case, so let's leave it alone. Safe selected. Bedsheet. Justina, what's this? Justina, looks like a white bedsheet, but it's covered in a bunch of dirt and grass. Justina, Detective Swift, do you know what this is? Swift, no idea. It was the way we secured the room. Whoever left it, there must have been in a hurry. Justina, well, Chandra wasn't here. Maybe she was planning on cleaning it when she got attacked. Swift, but there's no bed in here or anything for washing sheets. Swift, how did it get this dirty? Justina, strange. I'll record it for later. Bedsheet, a white
Yeah.
bedsheet covered in dirt. It was found stuffed inside a drawer in the trophy room.
That does seem strange.
Bedsheet selected. Cabinet. Justina, I wonder what's in here. Justina, looks like a landline, but... Justina, it's covered in hair. Swift, it's cat fur. Red found some yesterday. Justina, cat fur. Are you saying there was a cat in here? Swift, not just any cat, an orange and white Siamese cat. Hunt, given how fresh the fur was, I'd say it was shed no more than an hour before it was discovered. Hunt, I asked Mrs. Eubank about it, and she said it's from the family cat. Justina, really? None of that was in the police report. Why leave it out? Hunt, I brought it up to the chief, but it was dismissed as irrelevant. Hunt, he said, quote, what are we supposed to do? Blame the cat as a witness and request testimony, quote. Justina, cats do make for poor witnesses.
Oh, they do say in the Steam description that you can befriend a cat.
Mhm.
So that's probably this cat, I assume.
Swift, as for the phone, we believe this phone was used to call the police this morning.
Shall we call him Sir Pounce? I don't think we can name him, but hey.
No, sadly we can't.
Swift, we're not sure how to
If we could,
it's like to hide it.
100%.
Headcanon Sir Pounce.
Yeah. Okay, hey, should I just text you the cat's name now and you replace it?
Yes.
I know, I don't know if I can spell it correctly, but the first time we see it, you just put in a dictionary.
Yeah.
Justina, I'll take note of both. Trophy room cabinet, a storage cabinet found in the trophy room. There were small traces of orange cat fur inside, which were left on the day of the robbery. Trophy room telephone, a telephone found stuffed inside a cabinet in the trophy room. It's been disconnected. Cabinet selected. Dress. Justina, who keeps a single yellow dress hung up like this? Swift, Mrs. Eubank said it's what she wears when watching her husband play golf. Swift, she says it's easier to find when it's next to the golf clubs. Hunt, I'm surprised she wouldn't wear something fancier.
That's weird. You always wear the same
Yeah,
dress
this is
when
my
you
golfing dress.
specifically for golf.
Yes.
Not even a golfing dress, for watching golf.
Yes, my golf observation dress.
Hunt, she can afford whatever outfit she wants, but goes for a tacky yellow. Justina, it's simple and elegant, like her personality. Swift, you need a better eye for fashion, red. Swift, there's more to style than just throwing on whatever. Hunt, I'm a simple man. All I need is something that fits me.
Agreed.
Dress selected. Cabinet dress selected. Golf clubs. Justina, there's some golf clubs over here. Justina, HM, how strange. This blue one has had its head polished, but not the rest.
Arrest the cat. Probably gained human intelligence and attacked the maid. Holy shit, Philip. I'm so glad you're not a detective.
Philip, you need to play these games. No, you need to write a mystery game like this.
Yeah. No one would solve that.
Justina, I guess Chandra was cleaning it when she got attacked.
If Philip was a detective, there'd be a lot of false arrests.
Yeah, of cats.
Cats, other detectives.
Dogs.
Probably furniture.
Yeah. Arrest the door. If he was a D&D player, he would arrest the door.
Yeah.
Because the door is always the culprit.
The door is just every door is torture.
Yeah. All door. What's that? Oh, I need to rewatch that because I forgot how it goes. But you know what I mean. I am the master of unlocking.
Yeah. I will hunt down your kind.
And then, please enter second password. Oh, curse you, door. Henceforth, I shall, hunt down your kind or something.
And murder you into extinction.
Swift, according to the Eubanks, after delivering breakfast, Chandra was asked to clean the blue one. Justina, is there a golf tournament coming up? Maybe Mr. Eubank will use it there. Swift, then why would he want this one, Clint? Swift, these clubs are just for show. Justina, what do you mean? Swift, he keeps his real clubs in his room. These 3 are his lucky clubs. Swift, these 3 are more to show off. Claims he carried them to a few tournaments he won. Justina, strange, why would he want just one cleaned, then? Swift, I didn't ask him.
Golf club. Was that the weapon?
Hunt, don't worry about it. If it's connected to this case, we can ask him later. Justina, do you think any of these clubs could have been the weapon?
Ah.
There you go.
Hunt, we tested them for blood, but they came back negative. Hunt, I'll add this to the evidence.
Yeah, but one of them was cleaned. Wait, was it cleaned before or after? I didn't.
We just know she was supposed to clean it. She was asked to clean it. Okay. We don't know.
Golf club, one of Owen's lucky golf clubs. Although Chandra had been asked to clean them, this one is still partially dirty. Tested negative for blood.
Partially dirty, tested negative. Alright, fair enough.
Left bracket lead completed, right bracket, lead completed. Golf club selected.
Okay.
Trophy.
We have a few other things here.
Justina, according to this trophy, Mr. Eubank got first place at a golf tournament recently. Hunt, apparently, he's won plenty of trophies in the past. Hunt, one magazine said, quote, a true visionary, when his company's stock goes up, his golf score goes down, quote. Justina, isn't the low score bad? Hunt, golf is about getting the ball in a hole with the least number of swings, so a low score is best. Justina, HM, if he's so great, why display only one trophy? Hunt, Hull, you make a good point. Unless he has another room, this room is unusually bare given his previous record.
Oh, you have a whole trophy room for one trophy. Great.
Trophy selected. Window. Justina,
yeah, that's a hell of a trophy.
Swift, given that the door was locked, they would have had to leave through it as well. Justina, but then, why would they close the window? Surely a thief escaping in a hurry wouldn't put in the effort to close it. Swift, it does seem odd, but it was closed when we got here. Swift, whoever attacked Chandra must have closed it. Window selected. Back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Travel. Outside. Foyer. Outside. Talk. Hannah York. Ferris Eubank. Oliver Curry. Sophie Swift. Justina, you and Detective Swift are pretty different. Justina, if I were to paint you too, I'd use oil paint for you and watercolors for her. Hunt, sorry, but your analogy is lost on me. Justina, I mean, you're very patient and methodical, while she's very intense and prone to fly away. Hunt, I still don't get it. Justina, oh, never mind. Hannah York. Ferris Oliver Sophie Swift back. Talk. Travel.
I would suggest maybe do the office now and then pause for now, because we're coming up on time.
46 minutes.
We can do a bit more.
Yeah, there is a good bit more though, so I think pausing after the office gives us a nice bit of this left as well for thingy, so we're not just doing like 10 minutes of this section and then on to the next thing.
Foyer.
Well,
crime scene. Kitchen.
There's still a bunch more here.
Bedroom. Office. Justina, looks like no one's here at the moment. Justina, I should
Yeah,
go
we
explore
did
other
that.
areas more and come back here later.
Oh, you
Outside.
can't do that one? Okay, never mind.
Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen.
We did kitchen,
Crime scene.
we did
Foyer.
this, we did this.
Crime kitchen. Bedroom. Bedroom.
Yeah, bedroom.
Okay, that's
15th of
it.
April, 12:20 p.m. bedroom. Swift, here we are, Chandra's bedroom. Justina, are we really in the same house? This room is a bit bland. Swift, maybe she prefers being minimalist. Swift, that, or the Eubanks don't pay her enough. Swift, by the way, a modest room makes lives easier. Talk. Justina, seems nobody is here right now. Talk.
Oh.
Travel. Investigate.
Wait, what do you mean? Sophie is here.
Justina, seems nobody is here right now. Talk. Travel. Investigate.
All right.
Dresser. Window. Wardrobe. Cat fur. Wall. Painting. Bed. Phone. Back. Dresser. Justina, let's check this chest for clues. Swift, you mean this dresser for clues? Justina, no, it has drawers that you pull, so it's a chest of drawers. Swift, quote, dresses are short and wide, while chests of drawers are tall and narrow, quote. Swift, this is short and wide, therefore, it's a dresser. Justina, left Aaron, is this really this important? Right Aaron. Justina, let's just look inside. Justina, HM, there's some golf club cleaner and what looks like. Justina, a camera. Justina, why would there be a camera in here? The inside seemed broken. Swift, judging by the dust, I'd say it was hidden away on top of the wardrobe. Swift, some of the parts have fresh club cleaner on it. Justina, so whoever put it here must have been using the club cleaner. Justina, but why is it broken? Swift, the scratches on it means it must have hit the floor pretty hard. That would have been enough to break it. Swift, with the fresh club cleaner on it, it must have been broken today. Justina, I doubt it simply fell on its own. Just one mystery on top of another. Justina, let's add both to the evidence. Club cleaner, golf club cleaner found in Chandra's chest of drawers. It's used to polish and clean golf clubs. Camera, a small, broken camera found in Chandra's chest of drawers. It was broken today, and there are traces of golf cleaner on it. Dust markings show it may have been hidden on top of the wardrobe. Dresser selected. Window. Justina, this room is a bit cold. Justina, this window must be wide. It's let in a draft in. Why is it open? Swift, we found it open when we got here. Justina, HM, did Chandra open it? Swift, no idea. Best to leave it alone for now. Justina, left Aaron, this must be the window I spotted outside right Aaron. Left bracket lead completed right bracket, lead completed. Bedroom window, an open window in Chandra's room. Why would she leave it open on such a cold day? Window selected. Wardrobe. Justina, HM, for a maid, there sure is a lot of cat fur in here, especially around this wardrobe. I wonder what's inside. Justina, W dash what the? Colon, a dash car, you finally found me. Colon, I've been waiting here forever. Colon, now hand over your badge, Miss Detective. Swift, you were in here the whole time. Justina, hang on, you know her already. Swift, of course, she's. Colon, Phi, my name's Phi. Left bracket profile, Phi Eubank added to your profiles, right bracket, Phi Eubank added to your profiles, Phi, and this is my cat, Toasty. Phi Eubank added to your profiles, Phi, and this is my cat, Toasty. Meow.
Oh, is this the cat?
Yes, this is the cat.
Oh, it's Toasty. Toasty!
Paper.
Philip says, lol, Toasty.
Paper Perjury. Say Pounce, meow.
There we go.
Excellent.
Left bracket profile, say Pounce added to your profiles, right bracket, say Pounce added to your profiles. Justina, nice to meet you both. My name's Justina. I'm here to help out with the investigation today. Say Pounce added to your profiles. Justina, nice. Justina, left Aaron. So this is the Eubank's cat. He's super cute, right Aaron? Phi, I think he likes you, miss. Say Pounce, meow, meow. Justina, so why exactly does she want your badge, detective? Swift, I may or may not have promised to play hide dash and dash seek with her this morning, and I bet my badge on it. Swift, turns out she's really hard to find. Swift, have you really been in here this whole time? Phi, yeah, and since you never found me, I won. Phi, now give me your badge. Swift, B dash, but I did find you. Phi, no you didn't. The green lady found me, so it doesn't count. Justina, left Aaron. She takes hide dash and dash seek seriously, right Aaron? Justina, hey, let's worry about the badge later. Okay, right now, I want to ask you a couple questions about today. Phi, well, say Pounce and I are really tight, so we're having trouble remembering things. Phi, maybe you could jog our memory with some money.
Oh!
I forgot.
God damn.
I forgot this character. This is my. I love him.
child.
He's my favorite character. He is so funny.
Justina, why does he want us to pay you? Phi, father tells me that information is worth more than gold, so I'm not going to talk to you for free.
Mm-hmm.
Justina, left Aaron. I can't believe I'm being extorted by a kid, right Aaron? Justina, detective, what do we do now? Swift, hold on, I've got an idea. Swift, tell you what, Phi, how about we play a little game instead? Phi, a game. Phi, we're listening. Swift, you answer all our questions honestly, and Justina will give you whatever you want. Swift, but if we catch you lying, I get to keep my badge. Deal? Justina, H-hang on, I didn't agree to that. Swift, hey, I already put my badge on the line. Take one for the team. Justina, alright, fine. Justina, left Aaron. I really hope this kid is bad at lying, right Aaron? Swift, so, how does that sound to you, Phi? Phi, deal, what do you want to know? Justina, left Aaron, HM. I don't remember hearing about her at all in the police report. I wonder if she saw anything, right Aaron? Justina, let's start from the beginning. Where were you yesterday when the robbery happened? Phi, that's easy. You better get ready to give us the piggyback ride of a lifetime. Justina, left Aaron. My back is already aching from the thought. I really hope Detective Swift knows what she's gotten us into, right Aaron? Phi, well, before all the police came, Chandra wanted to play hide dash and dash seek. Phi, Sarah Pounce and I, we decided to hide in the kitchen. Phi, I waited there for a while, and by the time I came out, all the police were there. Phi, Chandra never found us, so I won.
By the way, anywhere the word toasty appears now, it's just gonna be Sir Pounce.
Uh-huh.
Not that that word appears very often, but...
As it should be.
Say, Phi,
You
Chandra never
need to
found
just
us, so
leave
I won.
that on, and at some point, it's gonna completely confuse you. Like, the man was eating toasty bread.
The man was eating Sir Pounce bread.
Yes.
Say, Phi, Chandra never found us, so I won. Left bracket statement, quote, Phi Eubank statement recorded in the case file, quote, right bracket, Phi Eubank statement recorded in the case file. Justina, I see. Phi Eubank statement recorded. Justina, left Aaron. I got a spot a lie for the sake of my spine, right Aaron? Phi's statement, Phi claims she was playing hide dash and dash seek in the kitchen during the robbery. She was never found by the time the police arrived. Wardrobe selected. Cat fur, wallpaper. Cat wardrobe, window selected, wardrobe cat fur. Justina, there's so much cat fur around this wardrobe. Swift, cats tend to shed more during the spring to prepare for the summer heat. Swift, given that it's April, this amount of fur is normal. Justina, cats know no bounds. Cat's fur, the Eubank's cat leaves a prominent trail of sheer fur wherever it goes. A bunch was clumped around Chandra's wardrobe. Cat fur selected. Wallpaper. Justina, some of the wallpaper is peeling. Swift, yeah, I noticed it earlier. Justina, we should check it out. Leave no stone unturned. Swift, but what if we make it worse? Justina, it's just wallpaper, we can fix it up. Swift, alright. Swift, oh my. Swift, look behind the paper, there's a small hole. Swift, I think this must be some kind of storage space. Justina, do you see anything in there? Swift, looks like a filing drawer. Swift, there's a bunch of important documents inside. Justina, what do you mean? Swift, insurance paperwork, medical documents, Chandra's passport, it's all properly labeled. Swift, hang on, there's something missing here. I can see a spot for a file, but there's nothing inside. Swift, I'll note this down. Passport, Chandra's passport, which was found in a small storage space hidden behind her wallpaper. She seems to have stored other important documents here, but something next to it was taken. Swift, that missing spot, we should check this for prints. Swift. Swift, you won't believe this. Swift, Chandra's prints are here, but there's another set of prints too. Justina, who's... Swift, Mr. Eubank himself. Justina. Justina, wait, how did you identify those prints so quickly? Swift, I carry a small device that holds a small database of prints that it can quickly check against. Swift, we got a sample of everyone's prints earlier. Swift, these prints are pretty fresh too. I'd say they were left today. Justina, science can tell if fingerprints are fresh. Swift, it's not science. The paper is still sticky, no dust on it from being exposed for too long. Swift, so it had to have been peeled today. Swift, if the fingerprints are on the sticky side, it means it showed up today. Justina, left Aaron. Wow, she knows her stuff right, Aaron. Owen's fingerprints belonging to Owen Eubank were found in Chandra's bedroom on the sticky side of her peeling wallpaper. They were left today. Left bracket lead, new lead added to the case file, right bracket, new lead added to the case file. Justina, 2 kinds of evidence from 1 clue. Nice work. New lead added to the case file. Swift, yeah. Justina, what's wrong? Swift, it's just, I was here earlier. I didn't bother to check behind this wallpaper. Swift, I could have found this. Justina, but you found those prints, and you noticed the missing file.
Yeah, secret space. That's a very, very common trope.
Yep.
Swift, and if you didn't come here, no one would have found it. Justina, but we did find it. It's a 2-person job. Swift, let's just keep investigating. Justina, okay.
Man, she's very insecure.
Yep.
Justina, left Aaron. I should talk to her about this after the case, right, Aaron? Wallpaper selected. Painting. Justina, this painting looks so sad. The mountains are crying out in pain. Swift, crying out in pain. Justina, yes, look at the one in the far back. Its side was chopped off. Swift, the chip that size could only be missing because of human activity. Swift, that, or the artist just didn't notice. Justina, of course the artist noticed. Justina, every detail in a painting like this is deliberate. Every brush stroke, every line.
Whoa, that was very fast.
Yep.
She got animated, I guess.
Yep.
Swift, you sound like you're an artist yourself. Justina, no, I'm terrible at it. Justina, my parents are artists, though. Justina, sorry for getting a bit carried away there. Swift, don't worry about it. You're cute when you get all fired up like that. Justina, let's move on. Painting selected. Bed. Justina, this bed looks so bare with only the thin sheet. Swift, I expected a bit more from the maid. Justina, she must not have made her bed this morning. It sounded like she was rather busy. Swift, I can make my bed in under a minute. What's her excuse?
She must not have made her bed.
Justina, left Aaron, a minute, right Aaron. Swift, my personal record is 36.13 seconds. What's yours? Justina, left Aaron, I can't remember the last time I made my bed before work, right Aaron.
Yeah.
Justina,
Yep.
I must have forgotten.
My personal record is 0 seconds.
Yeah.
Say, Justina, I must have forgotten. Justina, how about I just add the bed to evidence for now? Bed, the bed in Chandra's room where she sleeps at night. It's missing its sheets, leaving it quite bare. Bed selected.
That must be where the bedsheet downstairs came from.
Phone. Justina, what a great phone. Justina, hang on, it looks like it's damaged. Justina, the receiver is cracked. Swift, perhaps someone dropped it.
Yeah, Chandra dropped it today. Presumably.
Swift, there are even tiny bits of plastic on the floor. Justina, maybe. Swift, let's add it to the evidence. Chandra's telephone, a telephone in Chandra's room. The receiver has been damaged, with chipped bits of plastic found on the floor.
She was on the phone when she got attacked.
Phone selected.
But she wasn't attacked here
Oh. She was attacked downstairs?
at the crime scene.
Yeah, crime scene.
Wait, was it he and not an it used? Where, Philip? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Paper perjury. Dresser selected. Dresser, window, wall, cat, wall, painting, bed selected. Painting selected, bed selected, phone selected.
Oh, no. No. Is that it?
He for a phone? No.
Travel. Investigate.
You can talk now, by the way.
Talk. Review statement. Say pounds.
Why couldn't I do it before?
Detective Swift's batch.
Oh, because of the...
Because you
Say
just
pounds.
found her.
Justina, do you mind if I pet say pounds? Fine, go ahead.
I like how they always do the pauses for the kid.
Yeah, it's like a,
He's like,
do I mind?
Yeah, okay.
Justina, he's really soft. Say pounds, meow. Fine, say pounds used to live outside. He'd always come say hi to us.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Paper perjury. Say five, say pounds used to live outside. He'd always come say hi to us. Justina, I'm glad say pounds
Yeah,
has
for a
new phone.
cat.
My neighborhood has more stray cats than I can count.
Yeah, for a cat. It's fine for a cat. Cats can be he, you know? That it's...
Remember, I don't know if you've seen that video.
Do we need to explain this to you, Philip?
There is a video of, like, there's a thing on the internet where a guy is making the claim that all cats are all dogs are male and all cats are female. And that's the, like, distinction.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure it's like a skit or something.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I've seen it, like, in a few YouTube videos.
Fine, you should adopt one of them. I hated seeing say pounds without a home. Justina, I'll think about it. Justina, left Aaron. I don't really like the idea of trying to grab
If
one of
I
those feral
could,
cats
I
off
would
the street right
adopt their Pounce.
now. Review statement.
Even though
Whoa.
I'm allergic to cats.
I just got an achievement.
Say pounds.
Oh,
Detective Swift's badge.
for petting the cat, I imagine.
Probably. The developers of this game, aren't they even called Paper Cat Games?
I think they are.
So, yeah, the devs must really like cats.
They're cat fans.
Say Say, Justina, why did you want Detective Swift's badge? 5. So Sir Pounce can become Detective Sir Pounce.
Detective Sir Pounce. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's good.
5. He's a cop who doesn't play by the rules. Swift. 5. Cops are supposed to follow the law, not break it.
A cat who doesn't play by the rules.
Oh, I was about to say, we all know what we have to do now.
Say, Swift. 5. Cops are supposed to follow the law, not break it. Swift. Detective Sir Pounce should set a good example. 5. That's boring. We like our way better. Justina. Left Aaron. 5 really is just a kid. Right Aaron. Review statement. Sir Pounce. Detective Swift back. Review step detective back. Talk.
Wait, can I dispute from here?
Review statement.
Yep, in the statement.
Justina, can you tell us again where you were during the robbery?
No, it didn't, Philip. It didn't.
Bro,
Paper perjury. Say, Justina, can you tell us again where you were during the robbery? 5. Well, before all the police came, Chandra wanted to play hide dash and dash seek dot 1/4. 5. Sir Pounce and I, we decided to hide in the kitchen dot 2/4. 5. I waited there for a while, and by the time I came out, all the police were there dot 3/4. 5. Chandra never found us, so I won 4/4. Repeat. End. Justina, left Aaron, that's the end of the statement. Should I go over it again? Right
what
Aaron.
was contradictory about that?
Repeat.
They're not going to tell you.
Justina, left Aaron, that's the end of the statement. Should I go
Do you
over
want
it
me
again?
to tell you?
Repeat.
Like, just give me a hint.
End. Justina, left Aaron, that's the end of the statement. Should I go over it again?
You,
Right
there
Aaron.
is. It's to do with where they hid. That's what I'll tell you. You have some evidence that
Repeat.
contradicts where they
5.
hid.
Well, before all the police came, Chandra wanted to play hide dash 5. Sir Pounce and I, we decided to hide in the kitchen dot 2/4. Justina's I dot deselected. Fairest statement. Oliver's statement. Sherry. Oliver's allergy. Sherry.
Holy shit, there's a lot of shit.
Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Oliver's allergy.
Oh,
Oliver's allergy selected. Sherry. Oliver fair. Justina's I dot D. Present. Oliver's allergy. Oliver is apparently extremely allergic to cat fur, so he avoids contact with the Eubanks cat. Luckily for him, no cats are allowed inside the kitchen dot type. State present. Justina. 5. We already spoke to Oliver. He said cats aren't allowed in the kitchen. You couldn't have hidden there with Sir Pounce.
I mean, she
5.
could
What else
have.
you did?
What does a kid care? Like,
Yeah,
I
valid.
don't know.
5. How would he know? He wasn't here. He went on some trip.
Yeah.
Swift. That's true. How can we prove Sir Pounce wasn't there? Justina. Well, Justina. Left Aaron. Drat. There's got to be a way. I just have to think. Right Aaron.
Look for fur.
Left bracket lead. New lead added to the case file. Right bracket. New lead added to the case file. Present evidence. Go back. Justina. Let me get back to you on that one. Review statement. Sir Pounce. Detective Swift's back. Back. Talk.
Okay, do you want another end?
For
For that, you can present something there as well.
oh, I can.
Yeah, it said present evidence.
Oh, I can present right there.
You have to.
I thought
yeah,
I had
yeah.
to go back to the kitchen to investigate. Oh,
No, you can present right there.
Travel. Talk. Review statement.
You
Present
have
evidence.
what you need.
Go back. Present evidence. Justina. Here's the proof. Justina's I dot deselected. Fairest statement. Oliver's statement. Sherry. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Bedsheet. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Evidence of viewport vertical scroll bar.
So
Active.
now you have to scroll.
Increase.
so like,
I do like 3 or 4 and then look again. And
Increase.
something else up
Deactivate.
here at the bottom.
Golf club. Viewport vertical trophy room cabinet. Trophy room telephone. Bedsheet. Medical report. Trophy golf club. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Bedroom window. Camera. Club cleaner. Golf club. Trophy room telephone. Golf club. Camera. Bedroom. Viewport vertical. Evidence selected. Viewport vertical. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Passport. Cat's fur. 5 statement. Bedroom window. 5 cat's fur.
I wish I knew which area each piece of evidence was from.
It says it when you read its description.
Viewport verticals passport. Cat's fur. Cat's fur selected. Viewport verticals evidence selected. Profiles. Summary. Cat's fur present. Cat's fur. The Eubanks cat leaves a prominent trail of shifter wherever it goes. A bunch was clumped around Chandra's wardrobe. Type evidence obtained. Bedroom. Present. Trophy room telephone. Present. Trophy golf club. Club cleaner. Golf trophy present. Cat summary. Cat present.
There we go.
Left bracket lead. Lead completed. Right bracket. Lead completed. Justina. 5. Sir Pounce likes to shed a lot, doesn't he? In fact, everywhere he goes, he seems to leave a trace of it. Lead completed. Justina,
That's why I
5.
was
Sir Pounce
laughing,
likes to shed a
because you
lot, doesn't he?
said the
In fact,
right
everywhere he goes, he
answer
seems to
and
leave a
then
trace
you
of it.
clicked
Justina,
off
5.
it.
Sir Pounce likes to shed a lot.
I thought we'd go back into the kitchen to check.
Yeah, that's fair.
Justina, but I don't remember seeing any sort of cat fur in the kitchen. Justina, if you had really hid there with Sir Pounce, there would have been cat fur all over the place. Justina, left Aaron, and poor Mr. Curry would have been sneezing like crazy right Aaron. 5. F-fine. You win. I wasn't in the kitchen. You can keep your stupid badge. I didn't want it anyways. Swift, Q, good work. Justy, my badge is safe. Justina, left Aaron, Justy, right Aaron. Swift, so 5. If you weren't in the kitchen, then where were you hiding? 5. Sir Pounce can't remember. Justina, left Aaron, T-dashness again, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron, think Justina, there's got to be some way to figure out where she was right Aaron. Left bracket lead, new lead added to the case file, right bracket, present evidence,
Oh, we
Go
can
back.
present.
present evidence. Justina, I have the evidence right here. Justina's I.D selected. Ferris, Oliver's statement. Sherry. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Bedsheet. Viewport vertical scroll. Evidence selected. Viewport vertical scroll bar.
This is cat fur again?
Bedsheet. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate camera. Club cleaner. Golf club. Club click camera. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate 5 segment. Bedroom window. Camera. Bed 5. Viewport vertical scroll. Activate. Increase. Deactivate passport. Cat's fur. Cat's fur selected. Pass viewport vertical. Evidence selected. Profiles. Summary. Cat's present selected. Justina left Aaron. No, that's not it. Right Aaron. Justina left Aaron. It has to be something 5 or 7 pounds would leave behind. Right Aaron.
Yeah, the fur.
Yeah, that should be right. I'm so confused. That should be correct. But again,
Present evidence.
it's the game bugging. That's what I did.
Justina left Aaron. Evidence that shows where 5 and 7
Oh,
pounds. Do I have that?
that
Right
is
Aaron.
what you did?
Present evidence. Go back.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that's
Go
correct.
back. Justina, present evidence. Go back. Justina, present evidence. Justina, I have the evidence right here. Justina's I.D. Ferris state. Olive check. Olive medical bedsheet. Viewport vertical. Evidence. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate passport. Cat's fur. Cat's fur selected. Passport. Viewport.
Oh,
vertical.
no, it's not. There's a different thing. There is a slightly different one.
View passport. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Decrease. Deactivate. Chandra's telephone. Bed. Owen's fingerprints. Passport. Cat's fur selected. 5 segment. Bedroom window. Present selected. Bedroom window. 5 cat's fur selected. Passport. Owen's fingerprints. Bed. Chandra's telephone. Viewport vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Chandra's telephone. Viewport vertical. Activate.
You've seen them all.
Decrease. Deactivate. Bedroom window. Camera. Club cleaner. Golf club. Trophy room telephone. Trophy room cabinet. Bedsheet. Trophy room cabinet. Trophy room bedsheet. Medical report present. Trophy room cabinet. A storage cabinet found in the trophy room. There were small traces of orange cat fur inside, which were left on the day of the
Aha.
warrant. Type evidence. Obtained.
There you
Crime
go.
scene. Summary. Profiles. Evidence select. Viewport vertical scroll. Bedroom window.
I knew I remembered
View evidence.
something.
Some trophy present. Medical bedsheet. Trophy room. Trophy golf club. Camera. Bedroom. View evidence. Profile. Summary. Profile. Some trophy present. Left bracket lead. Lead completed. Right bracket. Lead completed. Justina. 5. We found cat fur in the trophy room. Lead completed. Justina. 5. We found cat fur in the trophy room. Justina. Detective Swift said she found it yesterday, and it was no more than an hour old. Justina. So I think you and Sarah Pounce were hiding in the trophy room when the robbery happened. 5. B dash but. 5. But. 5. 5. Okay. I was hiding in there, but you can't tell anyone. Swift. 5. Why didn't you tell the police about this? 5. I'm not supposed to go in there, and Sarah Pounce isn't either. I didn't want to get in trouble. 5. If father found out, he tried to take Sarah Pounce away. 5. I couldn't let Sarah Pounce go back in the wild. Swift. I need you to tell us about what happened yesterday. Swift. It'll help us find out what happened to Chandra. 5. Do you promise I won't get in trouble? Swift. We promise. 5. Well, I heard Chandra and someone else there. I think they were taking stuff out of the safe. 5. I got really scared. I told Oliver about it. He always knows what to do. Justina left Aaron. Hang on. Oliver knew. He never mentioned that. Right, Aaron?
No, he didn't.
5. I was scared about what might happen to Chandra. Father started being really mean to her, and I thought Oliver could help her.
Father was mean to her. I was already kind of suspecting the guy.
Justina, oh no, you don't think. Swift, let's not jump to any conclusions yet. We'll make a note of this for later. Swift, thank you, 5. You helped out a lot. Swift, and so did you, Sir Pounce. Sir Pounce, meow. 5. Can I get a piggyback rider, thanks? Swift, yeah, can she? Justina, don't encourage her. 5's confession. 5 was actually hiding at the crime scene during the robbery. She told Oliver about Chandra's involvement in the robbery. Sir Pounce. Justina, do you mind if I pet Sir Pounce?
Oh, it's
Skipping, field. Justina,
I understand. You just want to do it again. I see. I get it.
say, Justina, I'm glad Sir Pounce hasn't. Skipping, field. Skipping, Detective Swift's badge. Sir Pounce, detect back. Sir, detect back. Talk. Travel, investigate.
okay.
Talk.
You were done in this room.
Travel. Outside. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen.
So when new stuff gets revealed, can I go
Review
like
statement.
talk
Chef's wife.
to?
Mr. Eubank.
Yeah,
Back.
you can.
Review statement. Justina left Aaron. I should listen to his
Yep.
statement again, right, Aaron? Oliver,
And
I
you
spent
can
most of the day
dispute
cooking, 1/4. Oliver, Chandra came here this morning to bring the family their breakfast. 2/4. Oliver, after that, I stayed here in the kitchen cleaning until I heard she was attacked. 3/4. Oliver, the police had already found her in the trophy room by then. 4/4.
You did that here. I don't think you
I
did.
think that's
Justina left Aaron. That's the end of his statement. Should I go over it again, right, Aaron? Repeat.
because that's not related to yesterday.
End.
So
Yeah. Okay. You don't need to do this right now.
Review statement.
You will use
Yes,
that
sir.
later.
Mr. Eubank back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Talk. Travel. Outside. Foyer. Outside. Talk. Hannah York. Ferris Eubank. Oliver Curry. Sophie Swift. Fire Eubank. Justina, sir, were you aware that Fire was in the bedroom? Hunt, no, I didn't arrive until after Sophie played hide dash and dash seek with her. Hunt, I figured she could find her on her own. Justina, she almost lost her badge. You should have helped. Hunt, but she didn't, did she, Ms. Assistant? Justina, I guess. Hannah York. Fair Olive, so Fire Eubank back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Travel. Foyer. Crime scene. Kitchen. Bedroom.
we
Kitchen.
did the kitchen. We did the bedroom.
Back office. The 16th of April, 12:45 p.m. office. Justina, left Aaron. Forget the foyer. This is the real Lion's Den, right, Aaron? Justina, detective, maybe we should. Hunt, good afternoon, Mr. Eubank. I'm back. Justina, left Aaron. Too late, right, Aaron? Owen, detective. Have you finished dealing with our little rat problem yet? Justina, R-rat problem. Owen, the scurrying, feeding rat in my home. Hunt, we've dealt with the thief. We're here on other matters. This is my assistant, Justina Smith. Hunt, Justina, this here is Owen Eubank, founder and CEO of Eubank Investments. Owen, an assistant. I didn't know you were a detective of prestige. Justina, left parent, H-A. I'm not a trophy, right parent. Hunt, she wanted to tag along to see a pro at work. We're here to find out more about the attack on Chandra. Owen, I'm sorry to say, but I won't be much help in the matter. Justina, why not? This is your house, isn't it? Surely you know about what goes on here.
Because you attacked her, didn't you, you piece of shit?
Owen, if you must know, Miss Smith, I only saw Miss here during breakfast, and we hardly spoke at all. Owen, I have no idea about what happened after that. Owen, now, I'm really quite busy right now, and I don't have time for all these inane questions. Left bracket profile, Owen Eubank added to your profiles, right bracket, Owen Eubank added to your profiles, Justina, left parent, real helpful, this guy, clearly, the window isn't going to look through itself, right parent, Owen Eubank added to your profiles,
Yeah, he's sus.
Hunt, nevertheless, we still need to record your statement. Hunt, just give us a few sentences, and we won't bother you again. Owen, the officers are always such a bother, fine, but let's make it quick. Owen, around 7:30 this morning, I went down to the dining room to have breakfast with my family. Owen, Miss Lear came to serve us the food, and it was the only time I saw her. Owen, after that, I went straight back to my office, where I remained for the rest of the morning. Owen, not long after, you all showed up and told me Miss Lear had been attacked.
Okay, that was before.
Left bracket statement, quote Owen Eubank's statement recorded in the case file, quote right bracket, Owen Eubank's statement recorded in the case file. Owen's statement, Owen claims to have had breakfast with his family, where he saw Chandra. Afterwards, he claims to have gone directly to his office, where he remained until the police arrived. Hunt, thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Eubank. Hunt, we'll need to have a look around and ask you a few more questions, and then we'll be out of your way. Hunt, Ms. Assistant, let's get to work. Justina, right. Talk. Review statement. Golf club, robbery, back. Reviews golf club. Justina, Mr. Eubank, I understand you asked Chandra to clean one of your golf clubs today. May I ask why? Owen, a friend of mine wanted to borrow it for an upcoming tournament. Owen, since those are my luckiest clubs, he hopes it would give him an edge. Owen, he was supposed to come today, but we had to reschedule. Justina, yeah, I bet. Justina, left parent, seems like he asked Chandra to clean it by chance, right parent. Review statement. Golf club, robbery. Justina, Mr. Eubank, I was reviewing the case file for the robbery this morning. Justina, I have to ask, why does Chandra know the code to the safe? Owen, do I need a reason? Justina, well, no, it's just odd. Owen, if you must know, it's because she's a trusted employee. Owen, she did a lot of the accounting work, giving her the code makes things easier for the both of us.
Why is your maid doing your accounting?
Yeah.
Like,
Why do you not have an
that's
accountant?
what an accountant is for.
Owen, does that answer your question? Justina, yes. Justina, left parent, this doesn't add up. If he's embezzling money, then why would he trust Chandra, right parent?
Right.
Justina, left parent, did he have some reason to believe she'd keep it a secret, right parent?
She was in on it.
Review statement. Golf club, robbery, back. Talk. Travel. Investigate. Top shelf. Bottom shelf, laptop, lamp, back. Top shelf. Justina, there are quite a lot of history books here. Owen, history is a wonderful thing. It defines who we are, and yet we can only ever experience it once. Owen, for example, this book that I'm currently reading. Owen, it's about how Azure City went from being a small city-state to the sprawling capital it is now. Owen, to grow so fast, simply by merging with other city-states over the course of a scant 50 years, it's truly marvelous.
Where is this? I like how this is so undefined, like,
Yeah,
I don't know where
it's
we are.
Somewhere, I guess. I assume America, but who knows?
Probably?
I assume America because everything is America.
Yeah, yeah.
Justina, it certainly is. Justina, left parent, this is what I get for sleeping through history class, right parent. Top shelf selected. Bottom shelf. Justina, what's this? Quote, a guide to taking care of Michael's quote. Justina, I didn't think they actually wrote books on this. Owen, a Michael is a gentleman's best friend. It would be a crime to not keep it clean. Justina, gentleman's best friend. Doesn't your wife wear one as well? Owen, hers is a simple accessory. Mine is a prescription semi. I can't see with my left eye without it. Justina, left parent. I don't know which of those statements surprises me more, right parent. Bottom shelf selected. Laptop. Justina, let's see what's on his computer. Justina, is this a video game? Justina, quote, Melody Man 12, quote. Owen, stop snooping around. Justina, sorry, but I have to ask, why would a man of your age be into video games? Owen, I'm only in my 30s. Owen, I was there when Melody Man started fighting for everlasting music. Justina, I see. Justina, left parent. I guess even Owen had a childhood, right parent.
Melody Man.
Yeah.
The superhero.
I assume it's a rhythm
Laptop
game.
Probably.
Justina, this is an expensive lamp. Looks like the price tag is still on it. Justina, T-dash, this thing is worth more than my entire month's salary. Owen, be careful around that. I already had to replace the lamp once. Justina, what happened? Owen, the nuisance of a cat came running in here and knocked it over. Justina, the whole lamp. Justina, that cat must be all muscle. Owen, if it were up to me, that cat would never have stepped
He
into this
is
house.
called Sir Pounce, after all.
Yeah.
It's in his name.
Justina, what stopped you? Owen. Owen, my wife. Owen, she was determined to take that cat in. Once the woman set her mind on something, nothing can stop her. Justina, I see. Lamp selected. Back. Talk. Travel. Talk. Review statement. Golf club. Robbery. Back. Review statement.
Okay. I wish I knew, like, whether there was a statement to review, like, or contradiction to do or not.
I'll tell you, yes, there is something you can dispute here.
Justina, left parent. I should go over his statement again, right parent. Owen, around 7:30 this morning, I went down to the dining room to have breakfast with my family. 1/4.
There's so much evidence now, though.
Yeah, this game, that's what got me a lot of times, where there was just something I had, like, slipped through the cracks that I'd forgotten about.
I'm pretty sure they said that the whole family was having breakfast, so I don't think it's this.
Mm-hmm.
Owen, Miss Lear came to serve us the food, and it was the only time I saw her. 2/4.
Yes, I believe Oliver said that
She served breakfast.
she
He
served
confirmed
breakfast.
that. Yep.
Yeah,
Owen, after that, I went straight back to my office, where I remained for the rest of the morning. 3/4.
must be this.
Justina's I deselected. Fairest statement.
Okay.
Fairest statement selected.
What did she say?
Justina's I present. Fairest statement. Fairest was in the dining room by herself until the police came. She claims she was there feeding the family's cat. Type statement obtained. Fire. Present. Fairest. Oliver's statement. Oliver's statement. Select fair. Just present. Oliver's statement. Oliver claims he was in the kitchen during the attack. The police found Chandra before he arrived at the scene. Type statement obtained. Kitchen. Present. Just fair. Oliver's Sherry. Sherry selected. Oliver fair. Just present. Sherry. Oliver's favorite frying pan. He carries it with him everywhere. Type evidence obtained. Kitchen.
Yeah, that's gonna be important for that one. What was it? Someone said like he had a frying
He just
pan
cooked
with him,
from-
so he just came
yeah.
from the kitchen. Well, not necessarily.
Present. Just fair. Oliver's statement. Sherry selected. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Medical reports. Olive Cherry. Olive fair. Just present. Medical report. A report from the hospital Chandra is being treated at. She suffered a single blunt force wound to the back of the head. Present. Just fair. Olive Cherry. Olive medical reports. A bedsheet. View or vertical scroll bar.
I don't think
Activate.
that's relevant.
Increase. Deactivate. Club cleaner. Golf club. Trophy room telephone. Trophy room cabinet. Bedsheet. Medical report selected. Bed trophy room telephone. Trophy room bed Oliver Cherry. Present. Trophy room telephone. A telephone found stuffed inside a cabinet in the trophy room. It's been disconnected. Type evidence. Obtain present. Cherry. Oliver medical bedsheet. Trophy room cabinet. Trophy room telephone. Select golf club. Golf club selected. Bed medical Oliver Cherry. Present. Golf club. One of Owen's lucky golf clubs. Although Chandra had been asked to clean them, this one is still partially dirty. Tested negative for blood. Type evidence. Present. Cherry. Oliver medical bed. Trophy golf club. Club cleaner. View or vertical scroll bar. Club cleaner. Golf bed medical Oliver Cherry. Present. Club cleaner. Golf club cleaner found in Chandra's chest of drawers. It's used to polish and clean golf clubs. Type evidence. Present. Cherry. Oliver medical bed. Trophy golf club cleaner. View or vertical evidence. Select view or vertical activate. Increase. Decrease. Deactivate. Fire statement. Bedroom window. Camera. Club cleaner selected. Camp bedroom window. Bedroom windows. Camp club golf trophy bed present. Bedroom window close. Summary. Close. Bedroom window. An open window in Chandra's room. Why would she leave it open on such a cold day? Type evidence obtained. Bedroom present. Bed trophy room telephone golf club. Club camera. Bedroom window. Fire statement. Fire statement selected. View or vertical scroll. Evidence select profiles. Summary close. Fire statement. Fire claims she was playing hide dash and dash seek in the kitchen during the robbery. She was never found by the time that police arrived. Type statement.
Oh, that's
Present. Bedsheet. Trophy room.
completely different case.
Trophy room telephone. Golf club. Club cleaner. Camera. Bedroom window. Fire statement. Select view or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Bed. Owen's fingerprints. Owen's fingerprints selected. Bed view. Evidence select. Summary close. Owen's fingerprints. Fingerprints belonging to Owen Eubank were found in Chandra's bedroom on the sticky side of her peeling wallpaper. They were left today. Type evidence.
Yes.
Close. Summary. Close. Owen present. Justina, Mr. Eubank, as part of our investigation, we searched Chandra's room. Inside, we found a small hidden filing cabinet. Justina, if you were in your office all day, then why did we find your prints there? Owen, W-Y, I must have touched it some other time. Justina, that drawer was covered behind freshly peeling wallpaper. Those prints had to have been left today. Owen, you can't be serious. This is an outrageous invasion of privacy. Owen, who authorized you to start dusting my house for fingerprints? Hunt, we have the right to test for fingerprints as part of our investigation, so long as we have just cause. Hunt, now, you can either confess here, or we can do this at the station. Owen, is this really how you treat innocent bystanders? Hunt, only the ones who are lying. Now, start talking. Owen, I needed to speak to Miss Leroy. Delicate matter. I went there for that. Owen, if you just give me a moment, I can explain all your worries away. Owen, no one could have known she was in her room. Owen, me visiting her is unrelated to this assault. Owen, that's why I kept my visit to myself. Owen, it was all just a massive coincidence. Left bracket lead completed, right bracket, lead completed. Justina, left Aaron, I should listen to his statement again. He might be lying again, right Aaron. Lead completed. Justina, left Aaron, I should listen to his statement again. He might be lying again, right Aaron. Justina, left Aaron, I should listen to review statement. Justina, left Aaron, I should go over his statement again, right Aaron. Owen, no one could have known she was in her room. 1/4.
I don't think that's true.
Owen, me visiting her is unrelated to this assault. 2/4. Owen, that's why I kept my visit to myself. 3/4. Owen, it was all just a massive coincidence. 4/4. Repeat. Owen, no one could have known she was in her room. Once. Justina's I. Deselected. Fairest Oliver's statement. Fairest statement. Fairest statement selected.
Just to save unnecessary double check. Yeah, no, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, all right.
Justina's I present.
Like, I was going to give you a slight hint, but no, you can work away. You're good.
Fairest close. Fairest statement. Fairest was in the dining room by herself until the police came. She claims she was there feeding the family's cat. Type. Present. Just fair. Oliver's statement. Cherry. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Bedsheet. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Club cleaner. Golf club. Golf clubs. Trophy bed medical. Oliver's Cherry. Present. Golf club close. Golf club. One of Owen's lucky golf clubs. Although Chandra had been asked to clean them, this one is still partially dirty. Tested negative for blood. Type. Evidence present. Cherry. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Bedsheet. Trophy room. Golf club. Select. Bedsheet. Trophy room cabinet. Trophy room telephone. Trophy room. Bed medical. Oliver Cherry. Present. Trophy room telephone. A telephone found stuffed inside a cabinet in the trophy room. It's been disconnected. Type. Evidence present. Cherry. Oliver's medical report. Bedsheet. Trophy room cabinet. Golf club. Club cleaner. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Fire statement. View or bedroom window. Camera. Club cleaner. Camp bed 5. View evidence selected. View or verticals. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Passport. Cat's fur. Fire statement. Cat's passport. Passport selected. Cat 5. Bed camp club golf club. Present passport. Close. Summary. Profiles. Summary. Close. Passport. Chandra's passport, which was found in a small storage space hidden behind her wallpaper. She seems to have stored other important documents here, but something next to it was taken. Type. Evidence. Obtained. Bedroom. Present. Trophy. Gold club. Camera. Bedroom window. Five statement. Catch fur. Passport selected. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Chandra's telephone. Bed. Owen's fingerprints. Passport selected. Owen bed. Chandra's telephone. Chandra's telephone selected. View evidence proof. Summary. Close. Chandra's telephone. A telephone in Chandra's room. The receiver has been damaged with chipped bits of plastic found on the floor. Type. Evidence. Obtained. Bedroom. Present. Camera. Bedroom win. Five statement. Catch fur. Passport. Owen's fingerprint. Bed. Chandra's telephone. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Owen's statement. Five's confession. Chandra's telephone selected. Five's confession. Owen's statement. Owen's statements of view or vertical evidence profiles. Summary. Close. Owen's statement. Owen claims to have had breakfast with his family, where he saw Chandra. Afterwards, he claims to have gone directly to his office, where he remained until the police arrived. Type. Statement. Obtained. Office.
Wait, I can dispute his current statement with his own previous statement.
Yep. It makes no sense.
Present.
But 2 minutes ago, when we proved you were lying, you said this, so you must be lying now.
Catch fur. Passport. Owen's fingerprint. Bed. Chandra's telephone.
This game is funny.
That's
Chandra's telephone. Five's confession. Owen's statement. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Owen's statement selected. Five's confession.
That's the last one.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Owen view evidence selected. Profiles. Summary. Close. Owen's statement. Owen claims to have had breakfast with the president. Catch fur. Passport. Owen. No one could have known she was in her room. 1/4.
No one could have known she was in her room.
So that's what you're trying to dispute.
I feel like that's the wrong one. I feel like that's a contradiction.
Justina's I.D selected. Fairest statement.
So then what?
Fairest statement selected. Just present.
Or sorry, yeah. What way can you think of for someone to have known she was in her room based on the evidence you have there?
Fairest statement. Fairest was in the dining room by herself until the police came. She claims she was there feeding the family's cat. Type. Statement.
Well, she was there.
Present. Just fairest statement. Oliver's statement. Oliver's statement. Fair. Just present. Oliver's statement. Oliver claims he was in the kitchen during the attack. The police found Chandra before he arrived at the scene. Type. Statement. Obtained. Present. Just fair. Oliver's cherry. Oliver's allergy. Medical report. Bedsheet. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Bedroom window. View or the bedroom window. Bedroom window selected. Camp club gold trophy bed. Medical report present. Bedroom window. An open window in Chandra's room. Why would she leave it open on such a cold day? Type. Evidence. Obtained. Bedroom. Present. Medical report. Bedsheet. Trophy room cabinet. Trophy room telephone. Golf club. Club cleaner. Camera. Bedroom window selected. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Catch fur. Five statement. Bedroom window selected. Camera. Bed. Five. Catch fur. Five statement. Catch view or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Owen's fingerprints. Passport. Catch fur. Five statement. Bedroom window selected. Five. Catch Owen's view. Evidence proof. Summary. Close. Bedroom window. An open window present. Justina. Left. Aaron. I don't think this is really relevant here. Right. Aaron. Justina. Left. Aaron. I think I'll hold off on this for now. Right. Aaron. Owen. No one could have known she was in her room. 1/4. Justina's I.D. Select fairest statement.
Ah, what is it?
Oliver's statement. Cherry. Oliver's allergy.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Medical report.
You've skimmed. It's one of the things from the room. You've just skimmed past it every time. Read through the things from her room again.
Bedsheet. View or vertical scroll
If
bar.
I know
Activate.
what's from her room.
Deactivate. Club cleaner.
Keep going a bit more.
Golf club. Trophy room telephone.
You go a bit more.
Trophy room cabinet. Bedsheet.
Yeah, keep scrolling a small bit.
Trophy golf club. View or vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Five statement. Bedroom window. Camera.
Oh.
Those are from her room.
Club cleaner.
That's from her room.
Golf club.
That's
Club
from
camera.
her room.
Camera selected. Club gold. Trophy bed present. Camera. Close. Camera. A small broken camera found in Chandra's chest of drawers. It was broken today, and there are traces of golf cleaner on it. Dust markings show it may have been hidden on top of the wardrobe. Type. Evidence. Obtained.
I mean, that's not
Present. Bedsheet. Trophy room cap. Trophy room telephone. Golf club. Club cleaner. Club cleaner select golf trophy bedsheet present. Club cleaner. Golf club cleaner found in Chandra's chest of drawers. It's used to polish and clean golf clubs. Type. Evidence. Obtained. Press bed. Trophy golf club. Club cleaner select camera. Bedroom window. Five statement. Bedroom camera. Camera select club gold trophy bedsheet present. Camera. A small present.
Oh.
Justina. There is a way someone could have known. Justina. We also found a camera in the room. Before it was broken, someone had been spying on her.
Was? Were they? That's a big assumption to make.
Justina. That person could have been you. Owen, I don't know what you're talking about. I never put any camera in there.
Oh, they're saying the camera was like hidden to spy on her.
It said that in the thing. It was hidden on the top of the wardrobe.
Right. Okay.
Hunt, we know that Chandra worked with the thief and that he was suspicious of her. Hunt, you should have reported it to the police. Owen, it was an internal matter. I needed to deal with it myself. Hunt, this is beginning to sound like a clear motive for assault. Owen, how dare you? You can't possibly presume I attacked her.
Yeah, we can.
Hunt, why else did we find your fingerprints in this room? Why else would you have been spying on me?
That's like our entire job.
Yeah.
Owen, I went into that room, but not to attack Miss Leah. There was something important in there that I needed. Once I had it, I left.
Oh, the thing that was taken.
Owen, I have a witness who can verify as much. Oliver came out of the room. Justina, oh dash, Oliver was there. Justina left Aaron. He didn't tell us that, right, Aaron? Justina, what was he doing there? Owen, I didn't ask. He just said she wasn't there, and then he left in a hurry. Hunt, so tell me, just what were you looking for in this room? Owen, it's none of your business, detective. Hunt, that's fine. I already know the answer. Hunt, this morning, our thief told us something very interesting. She mentioned that the charity money was wrongly calculated. Hunt, I think Chandra had proof of it. Hunt, so I wager a guess you took it and then tried to end her life to tie up the loose ends. Owen, I would never harm her. Owen, the charity money was perfectly calculated. You have no grounds to doubt that. Hunt, so what are you hiding from us? Let's hear it. Owen, you're a fool to take the word of some common thief over my own, especially without a smidge of evidence to back it up. Hunt, an innocent woman is being charged with attempted murder. Hunt, any decent human being would want to help her. Owen, the wretch stole from me, filled my home with police officers, and you think I should help her? Owen, I have no sympathy for her. She's getting what she deserves.
Yeah.
It's a nice word. It's very
Miserable
Victorian.
wretch.
Yes.
Insignificant speckled
There we go.
feculent scum. How
Another one for the
dare you?
soundboard.
Yeah.
Did you clip that? I think you did.
Mm,
I seem to remember we had a clip of that.
well, I don't have it anywhere, I don't think.
Damn. Okay.
So I need to clip it again.
Owen, I have no sympathy for her. She's getting what she deserves. Hunt, you can say that to her face after I drag you back to the station. Justina, detective, you're taking this too far. Justina, he's right. We don't have any proof of any of this. Escalating things is only going to cause more problems. Owen, seems your little assistant here has more sense than you. Owen, I will have your job for this, detective. One phone call to the chief of police, and I'll ensure you never work in this city again. Hunt, let's go, Justina. We'll solve this case ourselves. Justina, left Aaron. I can't believe him. We're going outside right now, right, Aaron. Left bracket lead completed, right bracket, lead completed. Owen's confession. Owen admits to having entered Chandra's room close to the assault in order to take something. He claims to have seen Oliver leave her room, and that Chandra was not present. Justina, detective, what's gotten into you? Hunt, I'm sorry you had to see that. I should have handled things better. Justina, you're right. You should have. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've gotten us in? Justina, did you hear what he said in there? You could lose your job over this. Hunt, I stand by what I said. Hunt, he knows more than he's letting on. Justina, maybe so, but that's no reason to accuse a man of attempted murder. Hunt, you can't reason with his kind. Being nice to them will only let them take advantage of you. Justina, his kind. What does with monocles? Hunt, the rich, the people who have enough money to change the world, but would rather hold it all to themselves. Hunt, they'll do anything to cling on to their power, no matter who they have hurt in the process. Hunt, that's why he'd embezzle all that money. Hunt, if bringing him down means I lose my job, then so be it. Justina, if he's so wealthy, why would he risk embezzling even more money? Hunt, because he can.
Yeah, exactly. Because he fucking can. That's the most realistic thing about this whole fucking game.
Justina, well, I think you're wrong. We have no reason to think he's a bad person. Justina, sure, he was a little rude and he did lie to us. Justina, twice. Justina, but I bet there's more to him than that. Hunt, you're naive, Justina. Hunt, but you're right. I shouldn't have acted the way I did. Hunt, it's just the class orphanage is very important to me. I let that cloud my judgment. Hunt, I'm sorry. Justina, apology accepted, but why is the orphanage important to you? Hunt, that's a story for another time. We have a case to solve. Justina, right. I think it's time we pay a visit to Mr. Curry. Left bracket lead, new lead added to the case file, right bracket, talk. Travel. Talk, Hannah York, Pharisee, Oliver Curry, Sophie Swift. Fire you back. Talk, travel. Foyer, crime scene, kitchen. Talk, review statement, chef's life. Mr. Eubank. Back. Mr. Eubank. Justina, sounds like Mr. Eubank is a good boss. Oliver, he's a wonderful boss, such a joy to cook for.
Oh, we did this.
Skipping, field.
So, statement.
Chef's
You
life,
wanna-
review statement. Justina, left Aaron, I should. Oliver, I spent most of the day cooking. 1/4. Oliver, Chandra came here this morning to bring the family their breakfast. 2/4. Oliver, after that, I stayed here in the kitchen cleaning until I heard she was attacked. 3/4. Justina's I deselected.
No, that's wrong.
Ferris statement. Oliver's statement. Cherry.
Objection.
Oliver's statement. Ferris statement. Oliver's statement. Oliver's statement. Cherry. Oliver's medical report. Bedsheet. View vertical scroll bar. Activate. Increase. Deactivate. Chandra's telephone. Bed. Jump view vertical activate.
Scroll fucking way down.
Yes. That's the most annoying thing about this game. The scrolling.
View evidence profile.
If the list just didn't scroll, it'd be fine.
Owen's confession. Owen admits to having entered Chandra's room close to the assault in order to take something. He claims to have seen Oliver leave her room present. Justina, Mr. Curry, we spoke to Mr. Eubank. He told us that he saw you coming out of Chandra's room this morning. Oliver, he did. Hunt, is that true? Oliver, I'm sorry, detective, but I refuse to answer that.
Oh,
Justina, you refuse. Oliver, I won't speak to either of you without a lawyer.
I refuse.
Hunt, I see, then we'll have to do this the hard way. Hunt, Mr. Oliver Curry, you're under arrest for the assault and battery of Chandra Leah.
Really? Can you just do that?
I don't think you can. Like,
I don't think that's how that
okay.
works.
Let me think. I don't think you can do that. Like, him wanting a lawyer is just his right. Like, I'm pretty sure, at least in America, there's a specific rule that like you can't infer anything from that.
Yeah.
Like a police officer is not allowed to be like,
you have the right
hey, he's asking
lawyer.
for a lawyer. That's suspicious, so I'm arresting him.
Yeah, I don't think that's grounds for arrest.
Well, apparently it is. What this probably would be in real life is just, okay, fine.
We're taking you in for questioning?
Yeah, exactly. You're in custody, come back to the station with us.
Yeah.
And we're going to question you, but you're not
With a
technically
lawyer.
under arrest. Yeah.
Like, okay, we're
That's
going
what
to take
this
you
would
to the
be.
station, get a lawyer, and then we're going to question you.
Yeah, that's how this would work.
But it's
It
not
wouldn't
arrest.
just be no. Because isn't in custody and under arrest are two different things.
Oh yeah. But maybe he's also bluffing.
Maybe.
Maybe he's being like, yeah, you're under arrest for assault and battery, and he's like, okay, I'll tell you. Jesus, don't arrest me.
Hunt, you'll be coming back to the station with us for questioning.
Yeah.
Hunt, you can speak with an attorney once you're there. Hunt, Ms. Assistant, let's head out. Justina, right. Ferris, what's going on? Oliver, where are they taking you? Hunt, we're taking him in for questioning. Hunt, he's refused to speak to us any longer, and so we have no choice but to arrest him.
Again,
Not how this works.
custody. Not arrest.
Ferris, is that so? You come into my house, snoop through all of my things, and now you're trying to arrest my staff.
Poor
Ferris,
T
Oliver,
dramatic.
say another word to them. I'll meet you at the station. Justina, huh? Ferris, Oliver is a trusted member of this household. I'll see his defense through. Oliver, Ferris, please, you don't have to do this. Ferris, I know what I'm doing, Oliver. Ferris, my husband told me the things you said to him. Detective, I know what you're trying to do. Ferris, you came into my own home and threatened my husband, and now you want to pin this crime on my chef. Ferris, I think it's time someone put you in your place. Justina left Aaron. She stormed off in a rage. Right, Aaron. Hunt, get ready, Ms. Assistant. This is only the beginning. We still have a long day ahead of us. Justina, we headed back to the station. Mr. Curry in tow.
Can you
So
miss
that is-
stuff?
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. So I did everything then.
You can miss optional little dialogue options if you don't investigate everything or click every option.
Which
But you can't miss
think
evidence.
I did.
You clicked everything, yes.
Yeah.
But this is the end of the investigation section. Now we go to another interrogation.
Okay.
Justina, the ride back was silent. Nobody wanted to speak or knew what to say. Justina, I didn't know what to think. Did Mr. Curry attack Chandra? If so, why? End of case 2, part 1.
Oh, end of case 2, part 1. Sick.
Mhm.
Okay, let's
22 hours, 30 minutes.
let's stop here then.
Yeah.
Because that seems like
Sounds
a good
good.
place to stop.
The 16th of April, 3:30 p.m. Azure City Police Precinct number 5 viewing room.
All right.
Make save. Save slot 2, empty slot. Save slot 1, save.
Oh,
Save,
do we
save,
not
save.
have
File page auto.
pages? Oh, we do.
Save slot 1, empty
It's
slot.
just nicer here.
Yeah.
We don't have to scroll through all the pages.
Save slot 1, Sunday, the 27th, the 16th of April, 3:30.
Nice.
All right. So that has been episode 1 of Paper Perjury.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went quite well.
And we're already, kind of halfway through the game, I guess. No, wait, no, not really.
No. Case 1
Because that would
barely
be two and a half cases would be. We did 1.5
Yeah.
cases.
Plus case 1 barely counts.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that was fun.
Yeah, she has a tea obsession.
She
I drink
does-
tea,
she
but
does
she
enjoy
drinks
tea.
way more than me.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think I'd ever say.
Yeah, I think that pouring sound effect though is just wrong. I think that's just her sipping tea, not pouring every time.
Yeah,
that'd be ridiculous.
I would assume so.
But yeah, that was fun. I want to play more of this, but unfortunately, I have to wait for a
Yes.
week.
Maybe she's just pouring shot glasses of tea. She drinks her tea by the shot glass. Yeah. Maybe there's more in it than just tea. If you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
it's not tea.
It's herbal tea, man.
It's fortified tea.
Yeah.
Barrington's tea recipe.
Yeah. Okay, I need to ask him for
I
that
knew
advice.
it. What was the other thing we wanted to ask? Sir Pounce, the detective, right? Detective Sir Pounce,
Oh yeah. Mhm. We need to do a pitch.
the cop who doesn't play by the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just like that other girl with the battery posture. So what do we wanna pitch? Is it like a cartoon? Is it like
No, it has to be like a noir
it's film
novel.
noir?
Yeah.
Oh my god! But it's a cat.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Right. Pitch for a film noir starring Detective Sir Pounce, the cat cop who doesn't play by the rules.
Oh wow, the professor's tea recipe A does not include alcohol,
What?
which is shocking.
Yeah, what the hell?
And B is the same way I drink tea. Like, he gives some specifics that I don't follow, but other than that, it's the same way I drink tea.
Title: The Nine Lives of Detective Sir Pounce.
Okay.
Title: The 9 Lives of Detective Sir Pounce. In the gritty, shadow-drenched city of Furrow Heights, where danger prowls the alleyways and secrets slink through the darkness, one hard-boiled detective is on the case. Meet Detective Sir Pounce, the cat cop who doesn't play by the rules, or anyone else's for that matter. When the enigmatic jazz singer Ruby Whiskers comes to him with a plea to find her missing brother, a reclusive inventor whose creations might just be the key to the city's power struggle, Sir Pounce steps paw first into a labyrinth of crime, corruption, and catnip smuggling cartels. With his sharp instincts, sharper claws, and unshakable loyalty to justice, Sir Pounce dives deeper into a case that threatens to unravel the fragile balance of the city's underworld. Alongside Officer Mittens, a by-the-book rookie fresh out of the academy, and a rogues gallery of feline foes and reluctant allies, Detective Sir Pounce must navigate betrayal, double-crosses, and his own haunted past while dodging the long shadow of a brutal crime boss known only as the Hound.
Ooh. Oh, the Hound!
The only dog character is the... Oh, that's perfect! It's amazing.
I wonder if it picked up on the Sir Pounce reference and, took the Hound as also a reference.
I don't think so. I think it's just a cat joke.
With every corner he turns, Sir Pounce discovers the cost of his defiance. But rules were meant to be broken, and a cat always lands on its feet. The 9 Lives of Detective Sir Pounce is a purring blend of sultry suspense, razor-sharp wit, and claws-out action, where the stakes are high and the shadows conceal more than just mice. Get ready for a film noir like you've never seen before, where the only thing sharper than the detective's tongue is his sense of justice.
Oh, okay.
Coming soon to a dark alley near you.
That's glorious.
I want to comment on something.
Find her missing brother, elusive inventor of the city's underworld. Alongside Officer Mittens, a by-the-book rookie fresh out of the academy, and a rogues gallery of feline foes and reluctant allies, Detective Sir Pounce must navigate betrayal, dives deeper into a case that threatens to unravel the fragile balance of the city's underworld. Alongside Officer Mittens, a by-the-book rookie fresh...
I forgot what I wanted to comment on.
Oh, but that pitch is fun.
Yeah.
Imagine 10 years and we could just have AI generate the entire fucking 2-hour movie.
Probably gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a dangerous time.
Yeah. I have all the pitches I've generated saved somewhere. I have all the threads, I'm pretty sure, of the ones that are interesting. So in 10 years, I'm just gonna take those and make full movies.
Yeah, nice.
What voice is this? This is the clone of Frank Muller, who is a really good audiobook narrator. He did a bunch of Stephen King books and a bunch of others. He did John Grisham as well. I know you like John Grisham, Shane.
Oh shit, nice.
So yeah, I figured he'd be pretty good for this.
Yeah, fits. Oh, I actually recognize his voice. I listened to, I can't remember what book it was, but it was a Grisham book. I listened to him do.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember which one now.
I have a few of them. I have a few audiobooks narrated by him. The Street Lawyer, The Testament.
That's it. That's the one I heard, The Street Lawyer.
Okay. And I have The Brethren.
Paper Perjury. Sleeping feels like nothing small.
Ooh, shit. Oh, we saved. Doesn't matter.
I saved. But it
Yeah.
wouldn't skip anyway, right?
Set Justina, left Aaron. Here I am again, outside the
It
interrogation
would.
room, right Aaron.
Oh, no, it only skipped one. That's fine.
Yeah, it shouldn't skip because I haven't seen this.
Yeah, true. But yeah, that has been episode 1 of Paper Perjury.
Yeah.
This game is fun. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. I want to play more.
Yeah, so next week we will. We'll be back with episode 2, where we'll finish case 2 and probably start case 3, I imagine.
You should update the schedule, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I need to
do because it's still saying.
I'm
CK3
doing
and...
the web generator stuff this week, so
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I want to do it last week, and then exams happened, so I just got distracted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'm free all this week, so I'm gonna do it then.
Nice. I thought you had exams this week.
I have one exam on Friday, but it's a
Oh.
programming exam, so I can't study for it that much.
Okay.
Like it's coding, so you know whether you.
So what? They give you a task, like programming.
Yeah,
this?
it'll be like 6 or 7 short like lab tasks basically in Java.
Oh, yay!
Fuck Java. Also,
Can
can use
you-
for
Can you
Sorry, go ahead.
use? Can you like cheat and use AI? Do
no,
they?
you can't.
I mean, I know you can't. Like, I know you're not supposed to, but can you? You know.
I haven't, but I probably could. Like I'm on my own laptop and there's no restrictions on it, so I could,
Yeah.
but I haven't.
And like, do they let you? Like, you can screen curtain, right? Like, they don't look at your laptop while you're
Yeah,
doing the exam. So yeah, you could totally
yeah,
do it.
I don't care.
Yeah, you could totally do it then.
I haven't, but I could.
Yeah, you wanted to say something.
What was I saying? Oh yes, for anyone for the CK3 epilogue, that is almost finished, and it should be out. I would say tomorrow.
Ooh.
I have most of the editing finished. I need to cut out 1 or 2 more small things, and then it should be out.
Nice.
So yeah, that should. I will upload it as soon as it's done. So probably tomorrow afternoon. But I'll throw up an announcement either way once it's out.
Cool.
That's all. That's the only announcement.
Yeah. So go check out the new soundboard. Shane will probably make extensive use of it in future
Oh yeah,
streams.
Steve is going to be in every stream now, so I can have some fun.
Yeah.
That's another thing I need to do this week. Prep my some sounds.
Yeah.
And I can't let you know what they are, so you get a surprise.
Yeah, I will not
everyone else.
know. See, it's not even on the server, so I can't even like cheat and
No
check.
snooping.
It's just on your device. So
Excellent.
I'm gonna throw the link. Oh, I can't. Clipboard. I know the link anyway. Soundboard. So there's the link in the chat. Yeah. Let me know if you have any feature requests, and I'm sure Codex will be happy to oblige.
Yeah, I need to look at that. I want to try that.
I'm not touching this code. I'm just letting it do it. I
That is
did touch it a little bit. I did, like, I did the metadata, like the title and description that you see in the link, and the title of the website. Like, I did that. You know, just general cleanup stuff. But like the code itself, I ain't touching. So, yeah. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Paper Perjury. More of this next week. We shall find out more about this case when we interrogate Mr. Oliver Curry, the chef. And until then, leave a like, subscribe. Can all of us... Philip. What did I just say?
Were you listening?
What did I just say? There's a contradiction in your statement. Can you find it?
Yes.
Can you find a contradiction in your own statement? Yeah, while Philip's doing that, I'll do the outro. Yeah, join the Discord for more discussion of random crap, like DDLC. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. However, I want to see if Philip figures it out. So let's just wait for a second. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but then I remembered. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you that off stream.
Sounds good.
Okay, he's typing.
We need like the dramatic music.
I did. Okay, what was the contradiction, Philip? Let's see if he can dispute his own statement. But yeah, I like this music. But you said there's no soundtrack, right?
Not that I could find on Steam.
Sad. Forgot that you told the viewers to ask Shane to add sounds.
That's no.
No, but you saw, if you looked at the website, you can add sounds. That's not the... Philip, the things are stored on your device in your local storage.
Everyone's soundboard instance
Everyone's
is private.
soundboard instance is private to your device. So, yeah. It's fully on your browser. That's it. Anyway, that's been the stream. We shall see you in the next video, which will be the prologue. Oh, not the prologue. The epilogue, even, of the CK3 adventure.
Indeed.
How long is that going to be?
I'm not fully sure yet. It should be
did you cut?
around... I cut a lot of dead air. I don't know the exact time off the top of my head, but it's under an hour. It's around 45 minutes
Oh, okay.
or so. I'm not exactly sure because I can't remember. I need to check it.
Nice. I still want that Jackie episode, by the way.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, you said it to me on Wednesday, but I was at my laptop, so I couldn't do it, and I forgot. I'll upload it now off my desktop after the stream.
Okay. So yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Thunderstep Gaming.